Let's see. It's been one of those days. I thought I pressed go live, and then I realized I'm not live. What's happening? I'm talking to myself. Is this probably the 4th time since I've started my channel? Well, that's good, eh? So anyway, how many live streams were there? So 4 out of how many is okay. So I hope you're doing well. It is freezing cold in Cape Town. As you can see, I look like an Eskimo, all bundled up. Granny Square sweater is the best for heat. And yes, hope you're doing well. And I'm so glad it's Friday. Weekend ahead of us. Hubby's turning 50 tomorrow, the big 50. Anyway, let's give the Square Squad a shout out. Then I drop the link and you can come up and join me, show me your yarn, crochet, knit, whatever. And then I've got my coffee and my project and we hang out. You know, join us for a little bit if you want, or not. Okay, so let's do this shout out of the Square Squad members of this channel. Their links is in the description box. So check it out. This thing, I mustn't touch the table, otherwise it goes. I'm rocking your world. I'm not sitting by the window because it's so cold, eh? Guys, it's freezing. Anyway, let's say hello to everybody. Let's see what we can see. There's the link. I'm going to drop the link. What is she saying? She's saying, hi, Ursula. Hopefully, we'll be back here in about 48 minutes when it starts. Love you, Ursula. Hello to all who come in. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day today. Ooh, I tell you. I'm so glad it's Friday. Hey, guys. Hello, Lulu. Be safe and see you soon. Maribel. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, hello. Getting my coffee. See you all soon. Oh, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And hello, Rosecroft. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Elephant Stampede. Yes, I've been over at Kerry, sitting here, ready to go live. But I saw Kerry was on, and then was Krista on the Secret Yarnery? I didn't see it. It didn't show up as a live stream. But I know sometimes she goes a little bit later, like 1/4 the hour or something like that. Pat Dancer. Hello, Ursula. Elephant Stampede. Thank you so much for anybody that does a raid. I mean, we all know you so don't have to do it. But the fact that you do it, I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate the comment. Hey? Flip-flops and lollipops. Good morning, Ashla. Oh, it's good evening here, 5 p.m. Hey? By the time this live stream ends, I'll be going to have a hot bath because it's evening. My husband said to me, you better not sit by the window because it's cold tonight. Hello, Amanda. Good morning, Ashland. All in that chat. Oh, I tell you, I'm so glad it's Friday, but I'm so glad I'm in the house because it's cold outside. Rita, hello, my sweetheart. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Amanda. Rita, says Amanda. Hi, Moonrose. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Oh, it's so good if you say hello to... Hello, Laura. After this live stream, we can do a raid over to Crochet Corner. Laura, I was watching some of your replays, live replays, and I thought to myself, you know what? It's one of the few live stream replays that is probably evergreen content because you show a lot of patterns on your live streams that if anybody wants to, you know, if you're short of inspiration, go over, do yourself a favor and go over and watch one of Crochet Corner's live stream replays because she shows you a lot of free patterns. It's good for the crochet, you know, for your crochet mojo. Hello, Amanda. Started pot holders of the pattern that Sam and Christina has done, is doing. Oh, I better talk slower. I can feel here. I'm going to stumble over my words. It's so addicting, Amanda, says Rita. Hello, hello. I love it when something... Hello, Cindy's Treasure Troves, Lulu Treasure Trove, who is Cindy, is saying hello to everybody. That is awesome, says Amanda. Thanks, Maribel, Poppy. Hello, hello. Wait, where is it? Don't go running off. Obsessive crochet. Amanda, my brain is out of order, so this was the only thing I could manage to do. Don't we know what that feels like, hey? Tomorrow is the challengers, guys, remember? Samantha, hello, my sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. I tell you, you better look warm today here because it's freezing cold outside. Freezing cold. I put a little reel on my Facebook with Johnny Clegg singing Scatterlings in Africa, something like that. But I remember it as something to do with the rain in Africa, but it wasn't that. Hannah Sadir is all the way from Austria. Hello, and Mara, my beautiful Mara, how are you doing? Suzanne, the Swedish Johnny Hooker. Hello, my sweetheart. I'm so happy to see you. And I believe that is China, the crochet queen. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. There you go. Great to see you all. Susanna, it must be great. I'm looking at the watch now. I'm like, hey, it must be late by you. All the way from down under. Oh, hello, all very nice people in the chat, says Hannah. There you go. Fantastic. Good morning, beautiful ladies in the chat. All you beautiful ladies. All you beautiful ladies. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. It makes me think of that song. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Ivy B, hello, my sweetheart. How you doing? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. I've got coffee in my cup. Ta-da-da-da. Coffee in my cup, and I'm working on my... I have to choose something mindless. Da-da-da-da. So I'm choosing my mosaic to work on while I'm sitting here with you guys. I cannot be doing something that I need to concentrate. Oh, and I finished the inner child blanket that Dawn Yondal inspired me to make. which is all these baby colors, and it's single crochet. Now I am seriously considering putting a border around it, although, I mean, you can see it doesn't need a border because there's nothing to work in. But what about a mosaic border, the enclosed border? But I was up till late last night to finish this baby. Hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, Donna. How you doing, sweetie? Donna, not the end. Good to see you. Good morning, Ursula. Hello to each and every one of you in the chat. Hello, Katrina's Crochet and more. She's got lovely tutorials on her channel. Go and check it out. Since some of the cold weather this direction, we have a heat advisory. Faith, hello, my sweetheart. Yes, I tell you, you know, I always, my heart goes out to people who is not getting the rain they need for the, you know, you are in summer now, but though, you know, if you're experiencing a drought, we've been through a drought. I know all about that. It is just not fun, eh? Really serious. Hello, hello. Hello, Zach, and all that. Got you playing on the TV. They're all in the chat. Got you playing on the TV. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Skip to my Lulu. Says Ivy B. Hello, Vera. How you doing? Is it cold in George? Cold and wet? It's cold and wet here. Vera, I am frozen. Frozen. It is so cold. I'm not ready for winter. You know what? When you go out of summer, when we went out of summer, maybe it was because we had a lot of load shedding. I was like, I'm so over. Wait a minute. I dropped that thing, but I didn't pin it. Why? Why, oh, why did I not pin the message? Why, oh, why? What is wrong with me? Hey, my husband was at the radio on today, so it was just me and him. My son is here. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, this feels like the 80s again, or the 90s, where radio is the in thing, not visual radio. Yes, when you get rid of summer, you're like, and you get your first taste of winter, you're like, I'm not sure I'm ready for winter. I'm fed up with summer, but I'm not sure I'm ready for winter. Crochet is saying hello to everybody. Hello, hello. Just don't want to miss any of our new people coming in. Everybody's saying hello. Hi to everyone in the chat, listening, lurking at the moment. ATM is not automatic teller machine. It's at the moment. If you're on YouTube, if you're in the street and you're looking for a bank, you're looking for an ATM, automatic teller machine. Hello, hello. So things change depending on where you are. Diane, how you doing, my sweetheart? Good to see you. What's in your hook? What's on your hook? What's in your cup? Hello, hello. There she goes. Hello, my lovely Manda Panda. Oh, I tell you, I was watching you, and I've been catching up on a lot of videos. Watching you ladies. What are you up to? Jesse babes. Hello, mama. Hello, everyone in the chat, she says. Oh. I had Jane make a little short of her on a... Jessica sent me a picture of herself. No, she didn't send me a picture. We were FaceTiming, and she said she doesn't really know how to hold the phone. I said, okay. So I put the phone next to me, and I said, okay, not like this, slightly up. And she did it. And at that moment, I took a screenshot. And I'm like, this is the most beautiful picture. And she says, no, you know, you're unkind to yourself. You find fault with yourself. I'm looking from the outside. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this picture. So I sent Jane the picture, and I said, make a little short there with that app you've got. And she did a little Barbie app. I thought it was so funny. But no, I don't have it on this phone, man. Don't have it on this phone. Otherwise, I would have shown them, Jesse babes. Hello, King Morgan. How you doing? Everybody's saying hello, hello. I'm working on my diamond painting. Oh, enjoy. And what is in your cup? I've got my coffee. China is also doing diamond painting. If you don't do crochet, you diamond paint. If I don't do crochet, I read. It's not a lot, not often, but I do read. Trying to wake up and getting myself a coffee. Back on now. Hey, thank you, Faith, for that. Elephant Stampede. Hi to everyone I missed. Our internet went off and back on again. Crazy internet has been doing that for months now. Yes, thank you for that. Yes, true. Your live streams has great replay value. Anybody who thinks, you know, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to watch, what to crochet next, just check out any of her live streams. And she goes, it's like 50 minutes, 59 minutes, 50 minutes, 59 minutes. And you've got lovely, good ideas. What picture is your diamond painting, Diane and Zach? China is asking, hey, tell us. Water in my cup, scrap, rectangle, granny, scrap, a rectangle, granny square blanket on one hook, granny coat on another. Just finished my second tam hat. Wow. You are busy, Donna. Wow. Absolutely. Let me see if I'm catching up. I just don't want to miss anybody coming in. Crochet Queen, remember the thummies. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Anybody hitting the thumbs up. If you're from Australia, Spotlight has topped up some of their mill-end bins. Wow. I have a video up and I'm adding more stores as I find them in the description box. Lovely. Go on over. Check out Poppy. Darcia White. Hello, my sweetheart. How you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? What time is it there by you on this Friday? By the way, if you type the exclamation weather space and your city, Nightbot will show us the weather there by you. Hello, everybody say hi. Christine, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? You're so ready for winter. You're so over summer. Yes, I felt like that when we left summer a few months back, because we had a lot of load shedding. And if you have load shedding, power outages in summer, you can't even cool yourself down. If you have load shedding in winter, you can put on, like you call propane gas, and heat up a room. But if it's summer, how are you going to cool down if you don't have a pool? My head is down working on my blanket. If I miss anyone, don't worry. I'll be reading the comments. So it's like listening. It's like back in the 80s, Pat. I'm ready for winter as long as there's no ice. Faith, unique, amazing stripes. There you go, the Crochet Queen. I am so looking forward to winter. It is so much easier to deal with my personal heat wave, says Rita. Yes. I think winter is better to deal with, easier to deal with if you have a lack of electricity, just as an example. Hello to everyone in the chat. I'm working on my diamond painting, says Diane Sharp. Go and check her out if you haven't yet. It was a real feel of 122 Fahrenheit yesterday on my AC. And my AC went out. Luckily, I got it fixed within several hours. 122. That is super hot. Our summer ended too early. It's so cold. My pain gets worse when it's cold. Oh, yes. No, that's the one thing. Okay? That's the one thing that happens. Hello to everyone, Sister Sia. And hi, everyone listening while I'm at work, drinking rooibos tea, and it's gray and gloomy here today. What? Are we sort of having the same weather? Because I tell you what, next week, Friday is supposed to be the first day of spring for us. You know, when we were in school, that used to be the day where you bring flowers to school, flowers to your teacher. Winter is not my favorite season, says China. Darcia says there, I've got coffee in my cup, blanket on my hook. Oh, yes. I tell you, last year, I was saying in Kerry's live stream, last year, January, February, I turned out 2 mosaic blankets. This year, couldn't even touch a blanket. It was too hot. Rita, I'm in Texas, so ready for fall. You're ready for colder weather, hey? I'm finishing a painting soon. Van Gogh's Starry Night is next. Can't wait. I'm a big fan of his. That Starry Night is beautiful. Jessica loves that. She loves that. I've got yarn that sort of looks like that Starry Night. My diamond painting is a diamond art picture called Cat on a Bookshelf. Oh, that sounds pretty, eh? Hello to all. Jeannie. Hello, Latin Jeannie. How are you doing? Everybody's saying hello. Granny D, my sweet Granny D, how are you doing? I'm always so happy to see you. Crochet was gone for a month. When it came back, it wasn't playing. It wasn't playing. I've been crocheting and diamond painting ever since. Oh, you make me laugh. Your crochet was gone for a month, and when it came back, it wasn't playing. Oh, hello, 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 my sugar plum Granny D. There you go. If you see Nightbot dropping links like that, pick them up if you haven't yet, because that's our awesome members of the Square Squad. Granny D. Is that right, Amanda? Amanda says, Granny D. Hello, Sugar Pat. Howdy do, Moon Rose. Well, I wish I could copy Granny D's accent. Hey? She's got a beautiful accent. If you want to share yourself out, you just type that OMGrannySquare. One word. OMGrannySquare. Not OMG. OMGrannySquare. Hello, Amanda. Everybody's saying hello. Let's see. So where China is, it is 23. And you've got a lovely breeze. That sounds good. That sounds like good weather. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, Annie, how you doing? Good to see you. Lydia, hello, my sweetheart. Good to see you. What's in your cup? I've got my coffee here. Always. Iris, oh my word, my sweetheart. I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, and I am really happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay? Not your fault I haven't seen you in a while, but it's good to see you. Hello to all, says Deb's Crochet and Knit Cafe. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Tell me more, tell me more. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. And there we go. Tomorrow is the challengers. Tomorrow at Jeannie's house. There you go. Hello, Iris. Yes. Haven't seen her in a while. It's always good to see her. Hello, Jessica, says Susanna. Hey, Suzanne, says Granny D. There you go. Hey, Deb and Poppy. I think I'm all caught up. Hey. So I've got my 5mm hook. Hey, China, says Granny D. And, you know, with the mosaic, I'm just going to sit and do the mosaic because that is... On the wrong side, we've got our beautiful stripes. Isn't that good? 2 for 1, hey? Debs, I may have a place to go. Oh, yay. My sweetheart, I'm so happy. I pray the Lord will make a way where there seems to be no way and will open doors for you. Hello, Ashley, M to the O to the B to the S. How are you doing? Let me get the point here. The starting point. Jet1, hello, hello. Hello everyone, hi Granny D, just getting ready for a virtual doctor's appointment and wanted to say hello. I hear about those and I think that is just so stunning that that can be. Hello, 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 there you go. Iris is saying, thank you Ursula, good to see you guys also. Yes, I hope you're doing well because I know you've got a lot on your plate, eh? You've got a lot on your plate. Hello, Kari. She's saying hello, Kari. There you go. And what is Larita saying? I need to get up and make more coffee. I don't want to due to pain, but coffee's so tempting. So up we get. Thank heaven no one can hear me. Same here. Same here. Ah, they're so funny. Hello, 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 hello. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, my sweetheart. I am so glad to see you. I was in a live stream. You were there, and then they said you were in an accident and in a coma. Christine, man, shocking. Oh, my girl. I'm just so grateful that you are with us and you can be with us and hang out with us, because that's like, I do not want to hear that something happened to you. You must stay in the land of the living. You've got a lot of living to do, girl, a lot of living to do. The angels were really on guard there. Hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello to Christine. Ah, oh, did we miss her or what? You left a hole when you were not here, Christine, for sure. My sweetness. Morning knots, says Ashley. Hello, Granny D. Love and hugs. So happy to see you. How are you doing, Christine? Oh, yes. How are you doing, Christine? He says a little bit in 3 weeks. No smoking. Oh, thank you. Oh, we pray God gives you the victory there. Hey, I'm so proud of you. In the house, Christine is in the house. I'm getting discharged today. Wow. Plus, please feel free to share the news about where I've been and my status. Oh, wow. Just, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm taking there a, let me see. Let me see. I will be sharing that for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am so glad to see you. That is just, it's not even funny. Now she wants to dance, hey? Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's get the jingle jangle around the ankle. Christine, thank you for that blessing. Yes, I tell you, I was shocked when I heard what? She was in an accident. She was in a coma for what? 3 months? I don't want to lie, but she's okay. I just thank the Lord. I'm so glad to see you, says Rita. I'm so happy you're getting out. That is a praise report, if anything. All of us are so glad to see you back. Christine, exactly, Granny D, exactly what you're saying there is what. Yes, an accident. I tell you, I'm so glad you are, is it back on the job? That's amazing, Christine. I tell you, your time was not up. Still here just working on a top for myself. It's called the Tallulah top by Maria's blue crayon, and I'm loving it. I tell you what, I think if you're an 80s baby, if 80s was your teenage years, anything that you hear reminds you of a song. I like mosaic and have made a blanket that says love. I started another one, but I hate all the ends. No, 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 no. Don't be hating. That's why you've got an enclosed border, girl. The enclosed border is exactly so there's no ends. Exactly for that. Hello, Christine. How are you, Sister Sia? Bonnie says, Christine. Oh, we are just so happy to see you. She says, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're okay. Yes, isn't that? Hello, Christine, says China. Suzanne, hello, my sweetheart. I'm making your Count My Blessings shawl. Thank you for a beautifully written pattern. I'm glad you like it, my sweetheart. Oh, my goodness. Let me see. There you go. Hello, hello. Christine, I've been thinking about you, honey. I love you and miss you around, says Lydia. Yes, hey, you know, I always, when I think of someone, and if Jessica tells me, Mama, I've been thinking about this person or that person, I say, pray for them. If you're thinking about them, just pray. There you go. Super chat, super song. Yes, Donna says, glad you are better. Scrappy T, Teresa, good morning, my sweetheart. Are you doing? Hope you're doing well. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? How was the week? Any plans for the weekend? I hope to see you around in the streets. This weekend I'll be crocheting like it's going out of fashion. Oh, I must remember tomorrow is the Challengers. Guys, I usually don't go live on a Saturday. Christine, I'm sure we all have the same questions. Do you think you'll do an update video when you're ready to come back? Yeah, I think she will, as soon as she is able, she'll do like a sort of, maybe a pop-up live to say, hey, I'm here, I'm okay, I'm alive. And then we could all, you know, rest. But still keep her in your prayers because she's only discharged now. So, you know, probably the road ahead is still long. You know, people get discharged after such a terrible thing. You know, there's a road to recovery. We have been so worried, Christine, says Christine. Absolutely. Yes. I tell you what, there was a lot of people that was very worried about you. You really left a hole. A month ago, I was in a 3-week coma, had multiple surgeries, and I'm finally getting out of this hospital after 5 weeks, regaining motor function. You see, that's the thing. You've got to, certain things you've got to relearn again. Hey, before I move on, let's just do a thank the Lord that you are well. And all the times that we thought of you, that we actually prayed for you. Jackie, Urshan, everyone in the chat, I'm going to the hotel tomorrow. Our house isn't done yet. Too many problems getting done. Jackie, you know what? I know this is a difficult time for you. But you know, when you are in a chat and you make these comments about what's going on in the hospital that you're in, I can relate, because with Jessica's cancer, we were in and out of hospital for like 4 years. And I can so relate to what goes on. So it makes me laugh. So Jackie, what you're going through is no laughing matter, but just want to tell you there, you know, I think life's difficult moments, if you don't have a sense of humor, you're going to suffer, because we need a bit of humor to see the funny side of things. Sometimes it's too soon, but sometimes it's just, I was in a live stream and Jackie was saying something went wrong, but I could just visualize what she was saying, and I'm like, oh, this is funny, because I've been in situations like that where you're like, these hospital inmates of mine are nuts. Oh, that's funny. I'll be back soon to drop link and stitches. When I came to, they asked me who the president was, and I kept saying, Joanne's. Oh my goodness. Who's the president? Joanne's. Oh, that is so funny. Viva Joanne! Oh, Christine, so happy you're coming home. We missed you, Christine, says Diane Sharp. Oh, JB saying, nice to see you, Christine. You guys are amazing. Laugh out loud, Christine. Makes my heart sing to see you here, says Jetin One. Oh, my sweetheart, you are beloved in our midst. We love you lots, Christine, says Zach. There you go. So funny, Christine. Yes. Who's the president? I think the president is Joanne's. I had a concussion once. Wow. You know, my brother and I were standing on the lawn. Okay, quick story. We were standing on the lawn at my grandmother's place. And we had a long rope between us. And we were both pulling on the rope to see who would win. Then my brother, who is a year and 3 months younger than me, but always thinks that he's 13 years older than me, he could not hold on any longer. But the moment that he shouted to me, he's pulling, I can't hold on anymore. I'm like, and I'm literally, you know, when you stand up like this and you're leaning backward, which means if that person lets go, this one's going plonk. My ears, you know how it rings? And that's what happened to me. And I'm like, what did you say? And he couldn't hold on and he let go. And I fell totally backward. Now my head hit the pavement. And I was not out, but my head was ringing. I was seeing double. So my grandmother appeared. You've got 3 steps and then there's her front door. My grandmother appeared in this doorway and I'm seeing 2 grandmothers. So my mom takes me to the hospital because she took me to the doctor, and the doctor said immediately to the hospital because this child has a concussion. And I remember the next day, my mom said she was so worried because I was in the bathroom and she was, you know, on her haunches in front of me. And she's like, she wanted to establish for herself that I'm going to be okay. She's like, 1 + 1 is what? I'm like, 11. And she kept on, 1 + 1 is what? 11. 2 + 2, 22. So she was so worried. But anyway, hey, I was fine. Mahalo to everyone for the prayers. They worked. Also, my Ohana lost our homes in Maui, but we're all alive too. Oh, my sweetheart. Well, we keep up those prayers. Hey, she's got her jingle jangle around her ankle. There you go. Thank you. I'm writing you down because I mean, you're not write you down, but I see there is multiple reasons to write you down. It's multiple. Doing okay. Last I was here. I was in the hospital and I'm home, but still not able to walk on my own yet. So hey, Scrappy T Teresa, prayers for you, hey. And Christine, and is it what she said? I want to get this right. My Ahana, is that your Oma? Grandma? Lost your mother. Lost our homes in Maui, but we're all alive. Ay. Well, I pray that those motor skills will be of yours to get you going, will be fast and upcoming. 3, there we go. I'm catching up, my dear Lulu. I'm catching up. Ooh, I know, yes, but thank you so much for telling me. I appreciate that. Hello, Sunflower Ashley. I've been playing your playlist. Anybody who, you know, you've got really nothing to do, play our Sunflowers playlist. she's battling cancer, so she's not posting. So, you know, that's like, would really appreciate some, just run her playlists. I've been running all her videos, so now I'm going over to the live streams and just my laptop's running it at night. Jet1, the real number is unlisted. The real number is unlisted. Thanks so much, Christine, for all your super chat. We all love you too. Yes, sweetie. Oh, we love you. That's wonderful news, Christine. And she's saying there, thanks. There we go. Beautiful. Sunflower Ashley, good to see you. Give us an update. I'd love to know how you're doing. Hey? Prayers to all who are needing prayers. Absolutely. Miranda, hello. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Good to see you. Let me see. Hey, N. Dubois, welcome in. Would you do another crochet tutorial for a new shawl? Well, that is always on the agenda. So let's see. Hey, doing a third crescent shawl. The crescent shawl, is that the Steve shawl? The Steve shawl is a crescent shawl. The Count My Blessing shawl is just a semicircle. And then there's the beautiful French shawl, which is a triangle. So yes, but to make new shawl patterns is always on my agenda. Kim, hello, my sweetheart. How you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Any plans for the weekend? Love Christine's sense of humor. Man, she's just out there, hey? Isn't she? She's when you know that someone is really sweet and they really lift up the room when they come in. They may put a smile on your face. They don't have to do anything. Sometimes, honestly, I've got friends that they have to do nothing. Just being with them is like coming home. It's fantastic. Thank you. Dubois, thank you so much. To those who have prayed for my dad and his cancer, I wanted to give an update. God healed him. Woman, God healed him at 2:14 p.m. on Wednesday. Is that healed him? Not called him, hey? Because there's a huge difference. God healed him at 2:14 p.m. That is very, very specific, hey? Semicircle one. Okay, yes, I love semicircle ones, Dubois. Let me just see here if I get it right here. Hello, Elaine, Passion for Yarn. So let me just see here. I pray my coma may have turned my nailed it into mild orders or some other kind of miracle. I tried crocheting, but it's a little hard. Hey, listen. You were a beginner, and then this happened. So just start over. Wait, I just need to see. Let me just see. Hey, I'm far behind. Miranda, confirm. He is healed. This is not healed, not called. Healed. Because to say, my dad passed away, but I feel better when I say that God healed him. Okay, right here. I've got it. Because like 2:14 p.m. is like a very specific time to be healed. Well, he is definitely healthier now than he ever was. But we pray for you, my sweetheart, and all those remaining, hey? Because this is a difficult time, and we all know the first year is the toughest. All the years are tough, but the first year, the first of, is not there, the first Christmas, the first, but we are glad, you know, sometimes if someone suffers, you're glad they're not suffering anymore. And I think in the beginning, it's a relief, but then once that passes, then you're missing the person again. I need to go to the post office, Zach. Okay, there you go. Maritza, hello, my sweetheart. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Tell us. Ashley, how wonderful to see you, says Pat Dancer. Absolutely. Jessica is saying hello to Susanna. She says, I'd like to do panel appearances and match any super chats to be donated to my homeland in Maui. If anyone with a channel is interested, let me know. Wait. What is she saying? I'd like to do panel appearances and match any super chats to be donated to my homeland in Maui. So how do we do that? If anyone with a channel is interested, let me know. I'll be interested. I'm interested. So do we email you? Do you have even a short on your channel so that people can reply to that? That's why it's always good to have a little video of any kind, because then one can go over. If you can type OMGrannySquare, then people in the chat can, you know, join your channel and let you know. That'll be good. I wish I could agree, but my roommate and I was calling for help because they put the depends on too tight and she was in too much pain, eh? Yes, no, but what I'm saying is that kind of stuff, it happens. It's like stuff that happens in hospitals are a little bit sometimes unbelievable and sometimes crazy, you know? I've been through it. I've lived through it. Sometimes it's great and there's good, a lot of good, but sometimes there's a little bit of cuckoo, you know? Hey, Jessica, honey. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can catch up. Sorry for the slow typing. I still don't have my glasses. Hey, you better watch what you're typing. I was typing today without my glasses. Lots of prayers needed here. Oh, I tell you, and none of them is anything too hard for the Lord to do, says it in Genesis. I think was it about 2016, 2017. That was that year. That verse was my, is anything too difficult for the Lord to do? And I said, no, Lord, it's not. But anything that happened that year, that was my verse. Trisha, hello. I'm so happy to see you. How you doing? Hey, we are hearing family, your family. Okay, I've got it. I'm going to write that down. Family. Because I was not familiar with that word. Thank you, my sweetheart. Faith. There we go. Thank you. Teaching me here. There you go. Hello, Sunflower Ashley. So fabulous to see you here. Absolutely. There you go. I prayed, even thought I didn't know why. Yes. If you're thinking about someone, the Lord's putting someone on your mind, just pray for them. Lord, I don't know. This person's on my mind. I don't know why. It's bothering me that I think of them so often. I said to Jessica, just pray for them. You don't know what's going on. Just pray. If you are in contact with them, send them a message and say, I've been thinking a lot about you. I'm praying for you, you know. Because you never know. Sometimes people don't even want to bother you with what's going on in their life. Not everybody feels open to say what's going on in their lives. What is Poppy saying? Christine is so happy you all made it through. Could you please message me when you get the chance? Oh, Hannah, honey. She says, I pray my coma may have turned my nail deeds into mail deeds orders or some other kind of miracle. I tried crocheting, but it's a little hard. Listen, if you're battling with motor skills, just put it aside for now. Get everything else up, and maybe the crochet will help with the motor skills. Groovy Granny D. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. It's actually a lot harder. Well, you see, you've been through a lot. Goodness me, a coma for 3 weeks, even 1 week would be, I don't know. A coma is just not, it's a difficult thing. Hello, my sweet Elaine. How are you doing? Are you dressed? Are you decent? You want to join me up here? Everybody's too cold to come up today. It's like too cold weather for them. Doing fine, thank you, sis Crochet Clogger. Hello. How are you doing? Hey, I've been catching up on your videos. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I'm behind. Brenda, hello. Hi there, Ursula, and all in the chatty folks. I'm mostly lurking while spinning up some yarn. How can you be lurking while spinning up some yarn? What about us wanting to see what you're spinning, hey? Because spinning is like a zen place. I got the hiccups. Oh my goodness. Dubois, semicircle 1. There you go. See, I'm only now catching up. I'm trying my best to go very quickly. Big hugs to Miranda, says Crojo. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Big hugs, my sweetheart. We keep you in our prayers, eh? Last week I had a suprapubic catheter inserted in a lot of pain. I tell you, I had when I lost my second babe. I had a, well, maybe not the same thing as you, because you're very technical there. I don't know all those names, but I remember waking up with a catheter in. That was incorrectly inserted. And I'm like looking at my mom saying something's take it out. I think she thought I was under anesthetic, confused or whatever. But actually I wasn't, you know. But anyway, I went under again. When I woke up, it was okay. Miranda, what a miracle. Amen, amen. I tell you. I'd like to do panel match. There we go. There we go. She said that. So now I am definitely interested. So is your email on your about page? If your email is on your about page, I'd like to go there. Today is Eileen, my eldest daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Eileen. May there be many more and in good health. Hey. Hello, hello. That's wonderful, Miranda. I can very much feel you. Oh, yes, my sweetheart. Do a giveaway during those aforementioned panels. Oh, yes. I will be definitely willing to do that. Miranda, I know what you say. We are waiting for the same with Dad, says Rita. Oh. He's suffering, hey? And then it's like with Linda's dad, hey? When he passed away eventually, there was the relief that he's no longer suffering. But then afterwards come the missing. Then you forget about that and you miss the person that was before they got sick. Prayers for you and your family, Miranda says, not the end. Donna. Hey, everyone I miss, says Ashley. Hello! Are you going live later on? VJ, you're doing a Friday live, hey? Quite late my time, I know, but not late for anybody else. Thank goodness it's Friday. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Hello, Mama J Way. And all in the chat, listening while working. Oh, enjoy. I'm so sorry for your loss, Miranda, says Rita. Yes, our hearts go out to Miranda. Kerry's saying hello to Christine. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, hello. Darcia's saying hi. Dandy Lou for fun. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dandy Lou for fun. Welcome in. There you go. She is sharing her link there. Just grab her up. Let me just see. Now it is going. Don't jump. Don't the chat, my son. Miranda, I'm happy and sad for you. My 96-year-old dad died in May. Hey? I think the thing with us people getting together in a live chat is that there are many people who has been through suffering. They can relate. And it's good to speak to someone who has been through it, who has walked that path. You know. All my info is linked on my channel page. Ooh, she's with it. She's with it. Okay, so there you go. Sorry for you, says Sunflower Ashley. Thank you, guys. God works in his time. I'm glad he's not in pain anymore. Absolutely. That I can agree with. August 2nd, my dad turned 2 years that he passed, and my mom will turn 3 years in November 5th, and I still am lost without them. Hey, it's no joke, hey? Do not have. It's actually a scary thought to say, Mom and Dad is no longer here. You are now the matriarch or the patriarch of the family. Wow. I have to run, get these wires taken off. Oh, yes. I'm so happy you're being discharged today and going home. And yes, let's contact you. Anybody who's interested in doing a giveaway, or contact Christine about that thing that she said. I am definitely contacting you about donating or matching or whatever you've got going on there. I want to be part of it. Jackie says they don't think I should go home yet, but we have to pay for additional time. We have to sign paper because we're going against the doctor's orders. Yes, but you know your body best, maybe, I think. Hey, there you go. She says, mahalo, mahalo, and aloha to you all. Amen. That's beautiful. Although I don't speak that, but family, and what is that? Aloha. Hey there, Lydia. VJ saying hello to all. YouTube takes a percentage of the super chats donations. Can they Cash App or PayPal? Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. Even. Hello, Mara. Moonrose is saying hello to Elaine. Coffee in my cup, finishing a pumpkin hat for grandson. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Aloha, Christine, says Sunflower Ashley. Annette Barbarino. Hello, my sweetheart. Are you new here? Welcome in. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? How are you doing? Priscilla. Hello. Dis koud in die Kaap. Dis koud in die Kaap. It's cold in Cape Town, hey? I've been updating and rebooting my computer due to experiencing excess buffering, listening on my phone. So hello to all the beautiful people in that chat. Oh, my sweetheart, it happens. My laptop was so slow today. I'm like, what is going on with this slow laptop? Why is it so slow? Denise F. You know why I remember your name is because I remember you always sending. What was that guy's name who was so funny? He's not on YouTube now. Oh, my goodness. You would send the stuff that you've made to him and he would showcase it. And I would be watching his videos and up comes Denise F. John Boy. There you go. Just popping in to say hi. I have a very busy work day, so can't stay. Wishing everyone a beautiful, blessed day and weekend. And to you too, my sweetheart. Hope you've got a beautiful weekend. Tomorrow, I keep on saying tomorrow I'm going to crochet. I will be crocheting, but tomorrow evening, tomorrow Eastern time, noon Eastern time is the challengers. So at Jeannie's house, David, hello. Hello, peace and joy to you all. Stopping by to say have a blessed day. David and you too. Hope you've got a great Friday, hey? Nothing is difficult for the Lord. All he has to do is speak it and it will be done. Amen. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. There's a song that says, if we believe that our God is bigger than our problems, then there will be no reason why he cannot solve them. So we will praise our problems away. Ah, Mama J, spot on. I tell you, yes. Did I drop my hook? Thought, what the heck is falling now? Haven't had a chance to crochet. You guys keep me busy. Yes, I agree. If you think about someone, pray for them. Absolutely, Rita. Christine, says David. Yes, she's being discharged today. So we are so glad she's going home. So she's got some motor skills to relearn. And I'm sure crochet is one of those motor skills. Eh? I mean, fine motor maybe, still motor. Crocheting has helped my sister's motor skills. It does take a while. Snap, exactly, says Faith. There we go, Denise. Prayers for all of you. I pray the Lord blesses you all with answers to your prayers and needs. Absolutely. Oh, I remember when I met Miranda. She was in a difficult time, and all I could do was say, Lord, I keep this woman in my prayers, and the battle is the Lord's. Let us just rest. We must labor to rest. The only laboring you do is to rest, because otherwise we'd be worrying. We do joke around saying, I hope I don't get a screamer when you leave. We become quite close friends. Oh, Jackie. Oh, you're so funny, girl. You're so funny. That this too shall, yeah, no, that this too shall pass. Are you ecstatically happy? This too shall pass. Are you very sad? This too shall pass. You think you figured it out? This too shall pass. You think you don't know anything? This too shall pass. Spot on, VJ. Words of wisdom. Words to live by. Going to start making some washcloths. Oh, you be busy, my sweetheart. Been busy caring for parents. Oh, that can keep you busy. Absolutely, Trisha. I'm on my way to buy a birthday cake for my daughter. If you are still on when I come back, I'll be happy to join you. Absolutely. Depends where you're going to buy the cake. You're going to travel 2 states over and get it to come back. Then maybe not. But if it's at a local store, possibly, yes. Happy birthday, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Da, 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 come on, Eileen. Oh, I know that one, David. I know that one. Hey, my sister VJ. Dandy Lou for fun. Hello, hello. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Hey, now that song is stuck in your head. You know what song is stuck in my head? I can buy myself flowers. I can write my name in the sand. That one. I was speaking to Jane yesterday. Man, we were talking about songs. Now, there was another song stuck in her head. And I'm like, wait a minute. She's asking her Google. I mustn't say Google. I must say Googly. To play a song, because I don't want any of my devices going over to my assistant. And I said, I can't hear it. And listen, her assistant was giving her a hard time. She says, I'm going to fire you and I'm going to get a Siri. She says, and what did she say? I'm going to fire you and get an Alexa. And she says, I don't know if she said, go right ahead or that is good or something. Jane was saying, this, she doesn't even mind being fired because she wasn't understanding. Oh, that was so funny, I tell you. Now that song stuck in your head. Thank you, Miss VJ. Hugs. Prayers to all who have trouble, says Dandy Lou for fun. Oh, yes, I'm writing it up as I go, hey. There you go. I still can't walk with my walker yet, but I know with time, with work and determination, it will happen. Jackie, Proverbs 18, verse 21. Just speak it. You look at your leg. This is now my arm. This is my arm, eh? But you look at your leg and you just tap your leg and you say, come on, come on, come on. Come into alignment with the word of God and be healed. You are healed. You are the best legs that I've ever had. You are working just fine. Speak it. Proverbs 18 verse 21. The power of death and life is in the tongue. So speak life to them. I was watching something in this week where they said toxic food. I've shared it on my Facebook. Toxic food was given, not toxic food. Sorry. Apologies. The All-American diet, which was apparently not so good, was fed to a certain group of rabbits and another certain group of rabbits. High cholesterol. But they found that both groups were getting it, but the one group wasn't getting sick. Then they found out that the guy in the lab, before he gave them this food, he would be stroking them and talking to them and loving on them. And because they had all this good feelings in them of love, it didn't affect them. You know? Is that amazing or what? I'm like, oh yes, I think me, who doesn't have a green thumb, should be speaking to my plants in this garden. My daughter said, thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, you're so welcome, my sweetheart. Hello, Ursula. Nisi. Hello, my Nisi. How are you doing? Yes, at 3 p.m. Central, my Wednesday will move up to 1:45 p.m. Central because I have to pick up Shorty. Might be better for you, Ursula. All good. It's all good. Yes, that's good. Christine says, okay, one last thing. We pray a lot for someone. But if you're already on bended knee, can you please send praises up for all the healthcare workers out there? They saved my life. Exactly, hey? And you know, I was also reading a thing about this, listening to a thing about this guy saying, whatever you do, if you are a street sweeper, sweep that street like you are Picasso. Whatever you do. And I'm like, okay, so Lord, we've got a crochet channel here. Let's talk to all these wonderful people and tell them how much they are loved. So, yeah, that's what we do. You do it and you just, so look at those people who are the carers, hey? The healthcare workers. They do it. Some do it just for a job, but probably most, they do it because they are really called to it. They feel that need to help other people, hey? Thank you, Crojo, says Iris. Hi, VJ, says Ashley. M to the O to the B to the S. It's my middle daughter's 30th birthday today. Happy 30th birthday. Wow, many birthdays today, hey, says Kim. Wow. Okay, I'm back. Been on the phone for this whole time. No worries. Hope it was a good conversation. Prayers to all who needs them. My dad died at 58 and my mother at 69. I miss them greatly. Oh, yes, VJ. That is actually young, hey? That's actually young. Continued prayers for us in Maui. Much appreciated. Kay, your girl is out of here. Love you all. Bye, my sweetheart. And thank you for coming up and just telling us what's going on. And it's just a blessing for me to hear the good news of everybody. And if it's less good news, we also want to know about it, hey, because prayer changes things. Today's prayer changes tomorrow. Hey, VJ. We technically become orphans. Exactly. I wanted to say that, and there you say it. But not orphans as we are known for, eh? Usually you think of an orphan as a young child, but yeah, technically we are orphans. So, Christine, we're so happy you are still with us and made it through your accident. Praise, you are going home. Hug, says Nisi. Yes. I tell you, Christine, you've still got stuff to do on this earth. That's why you are not going to heaven. You've got stuff to do on this earth. Yay, Christine, see you around, I hope, says Rita. Lena's Design. Hello, sweet Granny D. Hello, hello. There is a promise to see your loved ones on paradise earth. John 5:28-30. What joy it will be. Ah, fantastic. Amen, Christine. Will do, will do. Let me see. Hello, hello. Hello, says Scraptastic Crocheter. Be right back, says Pat. How are you today? I am good. How are all of you? It's black coffee for me from now on. Why is that, David? Oh, wow. Hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello to Granny D. No, he's not anymore. He told a few people the reason, and that's it. But all is good, and he is doing well. Going to finally get out of bed and feed my little ones while listening. Hello, hello, Cami. How are you doing? Let's just add Cami to the stream.
Hello.
And let me make this smaller so I can see Cami. How are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. Let me just see. Where is my chat now? Hildeki. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, all from a freezing Cape Town. Exactly. Freezing Cape Town. Can you see? I look like I am in an Eskimo because it's so cold here. Crystal. Hi, Ursula. I'm lurking. Hello, everyone. Oh,
Hi,
Crystal,
everybody.
I'm so happy to see you. What's on your hook and what's in your cup? Webs has mystery grab bags sale, says Moonrose Craft. Oh, fantastic.
I am making a shawl, but I'm not working on it right now. I'm getting prepared for the our family reunion on Sunday.
Family reunion on Sunday. Oh, wow.
We have it every
I'm
year
still here.
on the last Sunday in August.
Hi, Michelle. Hello, 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 hello. Hello to every one of you. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Oh, that's fantastic.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi. What did she say? She says, you're all, I'm cooking breakfast, so I'm not paying attention to the chat. Mama is hungry. Laugh out loud. I'll be reading the chat, Nisi, so you have no need to worry. Got it right. All American diet is toxic. Listen, I don't want to say that and hurt anybody's feelings, but this is what they were saying in that thing. But it was so, the point is how good it was for these rabbits. The only difference between the two was some of them, this one section was loved and the other was not. It's like, hey, it's a protection. Did you say something, Cammy? Oh.
Yeah, I was telling Bonnie and Mara, hi, I got YouTube pulled up on my chat, or on my phone, so I can see the chat.
Good stuff. I went for 5 days a week for 2 years with physical therapy to learn to use my left leg after I got paralyzed in a back surgery. I walk with a small limp, but I am walking. Rita, what a wonderful miracle. Praise story is that. How encouraging is that? Good morning, everyone. Hello, little treasures by Nancy. How you doing, my sweetheart? Good morning, Nancy. It's my husband, Little Treasures by Nancy. It's your husband? What is she saying? It's her husband? Every single nurse I had when I was in hospital were amazing. I nominated one of them for Nurse of the Year. She really went above and beyond in my care, says Teresa. What, my sweetheart? The song Silver Bird from the movie The Gray Man is now stuck in my head, says Jessica. Oh, I love that song. Silver Bird. What? Let her fly. You know, I had to listen to that song a few times to figure out that Silver Bird was an aeroplane. I didn't know that. Like, duh. Hello, Faye.
Hello.
How you doing, my sweetheart? Ooh, it's your husband's birthday today too, Nancy. My husband's birthday tomorrow. The big 50.
Hi, Lydia.
Member for 24 months. Thank you, Katrina. And Donna as well. Feels like yesterday. Member for 17 months. It does, doesn't it? It goes by so quick. On another level, we're not orphans because we're all children of him and he never leaves us or fails us. Exactly, Bonnie. We are never alone. I always said to Jessica when she was younger, you know, I said, man, if you walk into the room, just know that your angel is there with you, is with you. The Holy Spirit is inside of you and you are not alone. That was during a time when she was being bullied. So we were praying that the Lord would expose this bully and how. So I sort of coached her. I said to her, look, I can, when we were sitting on the bed and she was talking about it and the tears were flowing. Jessica's not a person who cries, boo-hoo. The tears just run. So she was telling me about it and I said, okay, there's two choices. I can go to the school tomorrow and it will stop. The bullying will go away. I can make it go away. Or I can tell you how to make it go away. So she chose, after some thought, that she wants to make it go away. So then I told her how to do it. And I said, now we're going to pray about it and how God is going to do it. And then the next day, the next morning, we're driving. And we're driving to the bus. Now, the bus leaves at 6:21 a.m. And she's like, why must life be so difficult? I said, child, I said, well, you know God loves you, but now do you know how much he loves you? Now, you see, you don't know, but after today, you will know. Because now He's got to fight on your behalf. So if someone goes to fight on your behalf, that's when you know how much they care about you. So, absolutely. How are you doing, Faith?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's fantastic. I'm in bed. I'm in my bed, not because I'm sick, but because I'm freezing, working on my around the basis blanket. Hilda, can you see I'm not at the window? I'm right here next to the bed, which is where I'll be into the bed after the live stream because it's cold. Sorry, Faith, say again.
I wish I could send some heat because I'm literally sweating.
Hi, Laura.
So you can have our heat. We've been in a heat advisory the last 2 days.
Oh, wow. I wish I could send a few degrees to you so you can cool down a little bit. Hello, Angela's Underjar. How you doing, my sweetheart? All the way from New York. Hello, hello.
Hi, Crystal.
Everybody's saying hello to Cami. I played a lot of music for my medical cannabis when I grew for myself. When, my plants loved songs about praise. Yes! I tell you. Hello. Is it Pamela? Howdy do, Ursula, Cami, and chat. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello to Cami there. That's how far behind I am, Cami. Now we just need to be petted and loved like bunnies. You're so funny, Ashley. Now we just need to be petted and loved like bunnies. Yeah, right. All the artificial ingredients, chemicals added to the food is just toxic, and people like the taste, so they don't care. Ingredients banned in other countries are fed to us with no concern. Yeah, but I think, you know, also many people put their trust in the authorities, like one would. And you don't think that they would do wrong by you to the degree that maybe it is being done wrong. So the food here isn't good, so I lost 30 pounds, if not more. So that's a good thing. Wow, Jackie, my goodness gracious. Happy birthday, oh, Little Treasures by Nancy. Shannon, my peaches and cream girl, how you doing? You are such a good mother, Ursula. Can you be my mommy too? Laugh out loud. No, I guess not. We're the same age. You're so funny, Groucho. But I think we're all given our children, eh? You know how to act with your kids. Someone would ask me advice, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. But if you were Jessica, I would know exactly what to tell Jessica because she's like under my authority, God-given authority. Hi, Ursula, Crojo, Moonricecraft, Timmy, Twisted Zones, how are you doing? And Elmarie finally made it live again. Hello, hello, all the way from Gauteng. Is it cold by you? Because it's freezing cold in the Kaapstad. It's cold. I think I'm all caught up. Can you guys believe it? Wow. It took me 1 hour and 20 minutes to catch up on the chat. You guys are amazing. Now, let me just see if I can find my hook. Because my hook dropped off my lap. And because I'm not sitting by the window, I'm quite, how do you say? Don't have a lot of space. I heard it fall. Now, where is it? Let me see. Come on, come on. Did it go under my little trolley? Because I don't have another number 5 hook that I can just, you know, get out here. And I don't want to ruin something here. So let me do this. I'll be talking to you. There we go. Give me 1 moment to push this chair this way so I can see. Where is my hook? Where in the world, indeed? Did it roll? You know, did it fall and roll or what? I heard it fall. But now where? Don't know where it's gone. It's gone for now. I don't know where it is. I heard it, but I don't see it. There we go. Don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I heard it, but it sounded like it fell and rolled away. It's the wooden hook. I got, my husband's here to help me. Is it under this thing? Do you see it? He doesn't see it. Timmy, I'm so conflicted about what project to do first. That's why you need to go. Oh, first, so you have projects. Because otherwise, you know, that's what I was saying. Crochet Corner. Her live streams are so great for projects because she shows us all these projects you can do. Not too cold, very sunny, but very windy. Typical August inland driving. August for us is the month of winds blowing. A lot. Hey, no. Listen, that hook must not be like my glasses that disappeared after that 30 June. I sometimes watch that live stream and I'm like, I wish I could go through the camera and just take the glasses and say, okay, now I'll hold on to this. You've only got 1 minute to go. Say goodbye to everybody. Give me the glasses because those glasses disappeared. Who's on the panel? That's my sweet. Okay, let me show you who's on the panel. Faith Cooper, who is our Unique Amazing Stripes. Cami and moi. Check Cami. He took what? He took it. I saw him. Cami. Oh, it would never be Cami. Not even as a joke. Not even as a joke. Hey, Iris. Iris is full of jokes, eh? Ooh, Craig, you're rocking my world. Yeah. Hey. It's rolled into the other panel. No, I was sitting here and I heard it fall. You know, not like a hook that is metal. Not like that. A wooden hook. But anyway, now it is somewhere in this room. I'll give him a prize if he can find it. But hey, not right now. You know what? He's searching for it, and then like the light that's here is moving slightly, and I'm like, "Ooh, are you moving this? Ooh, are you moving that?" You know, when someone is touching your setup while you're live, it's like, "Ooh, your heart just wants to skip a beat." Slippers or slouch hat? Well, it's too hot for slippers, isn't it? So slouch hat? Maybe it's too hot for slouch hat. Timmy! Crystal saying hello to Timmy. It's 96 Fahrenheit. That's very hot. Not yet noon. Anyone who wants some heat is more than welcome. I don't know where it is. Eh? It's like the glasses. How can something disappear in a minimalistic home? It's not like there's too much stuff here. Wicked Granny, how you feeling? Did Wicked Granny come in? I didn't see her. I'm going into lurk mode for a bit while I make myself presentable for the day. Any plans for the weekend, my sweet Faith?
Hi, Pam.
I do have to. I'll probably go run, walk. We'll see. Because I've got a foot injury, but I'm leading a Moments of Truth for my Toastmasters club, so I will probably miss most of Challengers. Basically, unless there's a 5th Saturday, I don't.
Oh.
Because we meet the 2nd or the 3rd and 4th Saturday.
All right. Oh, well, you must enjoy it. There's always more lives. Don't you worry. Hello to me.
And I'm the
president. I heard it.
I need to attend.
Oh, you're the president. Then you must be there. Tammy, you know what? Tammy, not Tammy. Diane. Diane, I heard it fall. I heard it fall. I heard the sound fall. So it must have fallen on this wooden floor. Now, where is it?
It probably
For those of
rolled
you
into like a crevice. You still have corners and crevice, even if you don't have a lot of stuff.
Oh, yes. I tell you. It's just amazing. Did you show your dawn blanket? Yes. I wanted to show now. This is my dawn blanket, which is, it looks like that green is very green, but it's not. This camera must stop lying, hey? This is and I heard her today say it's the inner child blanket. But it's the pastels, man. It must show the pastels. Because the pastels are it's not as light as it is on the camera. And that green is not as dark as it is on the camera. So what is with this thing, hey? But I love how it came out. And it doesn't need a border. Because there is nothing to work in. Because as I started, because it's just single crochet. Wicked Granny saying, hi, BJ, not bad this morning. Just busy getting ready for more appointments. Even though I'm out of hospital, I have infusions and stuff to do yet. So I'm lurking. Thanks for all thinking of me. Oh, yes. Oh, it's hiding with my glasses. Don't say that because my glasses has been missing since 30 June, 30 July, 30 August. 30 August, it'll be 2 months.
Well, maybe you'll find them.
Ashley, thank you for your Hey, wait a minute.
She gifted 5 memberships. She gifted 5.
Woo! I missed that. Let me just. Oh my goodness! Sunflower Ashley. Tammy Twisted Zones was gifted a membership. Trudy Paxton, Yanam Sheila, Kaylin, and Wicked Granny. Oh wow! Okay, so to say hello to the new members. Let's see, where's the little ditty? Hello to the new members. And to our Ashley. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, but it couldn't be more appropriate. I'm working on a granny stitch pattern. Wow, I'm on settings. I don't.
You're muted.
Sometimes with this thing, it's still doing its thing here, and I'm like, it shows me muted, and I'm like, hey, what the heck?
I'm working on.
Sorry, you were asking him. You were asked. Oh, wait a minute. Want to see that? Just say again what that was, because you know what? When you were saying it, this thing was.
It's in the granny sketch, but it's the Just Feeling Festive show that I talked about last week.
Yes, I've got the pattern. I must just start. I love it.
One of the interesting things is let me see if I can find. So I was like, I had a purple and I was going to do the blue next to it. And it didn't look like it was going to be so light and blend in, like when I put them next to each other. But when I started working it, it was like barely could tell the difference. And it was just like muted. So I ended up taking it out and doing the yellow instead. It's interesting how colors work.
Is it, what are you using? Double knit fingering?
I'm using fingering held double.
Yeah, that's right.
You can also use DK, but so I'm basically using all my minis, and I don't know who's gonna get who I'm making this for, but whoever it is, it'll be someone special.
Special, someone pretty special.
Yes.
The hook sounded like when you hit the floor, it bounced and then rolled. Exactly, Donna. It's going to be here. It's just not right where I am now. So when I get off this live, I will find it. I'm sure I'll find it. It's not a big deal, you know. So I hope you find your hook. Yes, there's nowhere really. Where can it go? Everywhere where it can. All the beds in my house, for instance, are totally, how do you say, empty underneath. It's wooden beds, white wood bed with a frame and everything. And if you wanted to store something under the bed, there is space, but we don't store anything under the beds because I like the fact that you could sort of come into a room and look under a bed and see that there's nothing. That's what I like.
My bed has drawers on underneath. So
yes,
nothing can slide.
My mom's beds are like that too. My mom's beds are like that. They had drawers. I grew up with beds with drawers underneath, but you know how we differ from when we grow up. So when I grew up, I said I want to see under every bed, and I don't want to see anything. Yes. Oh, Tammy, I was thinking slippers, which I really need. Then do a shawl and slouch at. Ooh, but that sounds lovely. It's beautiful. Love the colors. Look so drapey. Oh, isn't it just? Oh, what is the name of your shawl? It's the.
This one is the Just Feel Festive shawl. It's actually a really cheap because it's a pattern. It's only $1. But
yes,
there's a YouTube tutorial for it as well.
Oh wow. I lost car keys and fob for about 4 months. Some went to change windshield wipers and found them caught there in the wiper well, and they still worked. Oh my word. You know, my husband used to do that. I think he's done it twice, where he would drive away with the car and the keys. Well, he would. The thing is, my car would be standing next to the car he's working on. And he would just put some keys he's got into that window, that well there. And I would get into my car, drive away. He would frantically phone me. The customer's keys is there. Like, what? Pull over. Yes, there it is. I have it. Don't do it again, for goodness sake.
Okay, I put it. So if anyone wants to do the show I'm doing, I put the link to the pattern in the chat.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Faith. I need a magnet. That's a wooden hook. I'm so glad the Lord allowed us to meet each other and love each other like sisters, says Granny D, celebrating 30 months of double crochet. Oh, Granny D, absolutely. I feel the same. YouTube wouldn't be the same without our Granny D. What is it that they got gifted a membership? How does that work? It's like a super chat. I think if you press that $sign that says super chat, it gives you the option to do a super chat, a super sticker, a gifted membership, something like. It's new. It's new, Iris. And then if you do gift a membership, you can gift 1 or 5. And sometimes when I'm in a channel, someone else's channel, I can't afford to gift 5. So I'll gift 1 and then another 1. So maybe I can gift 3, but then I do 3, 1, 1, 1. Because they don't have the option to do 3. They have the option to do 1 or 5. So, and then YouTube chooses who gets those memberships. Iris, it's not the person who donates that chooses who gets them. Membership gifts is randomized. There we go. Hey, man, Snapperoonie. It's Snapperoonie. Hey, Faith. Yes, Iris, another purchased, others a membership. Yes. Oh, my goodness, my dear Ashley. She is showering us with love. She's saying, what Timmy is saying. Okay, so there we go. I know that Faith said she dropped it. Lost my driver's license last month. I've been driving around without them. Ordered a new set. Larry found my old license in his wallet. We don't know how it got there. I tell you, these things that disappear, there's no way you can know how it gets there because it's crazy. And she gifted another 5 too. I crochet with Sonia West, Ivy B Creates, Elaine Brown, Jan Lover, Regina, Fairy Phelan. Oh, thank you so much. So, hey, there we go. And that is the message from my sweet Granny D. And I feel you like that, my sweetheart. Love you to the moon and back. Iris gift membership gifting is in the menu with there we go. There we go. Everybody's see. It's on my phone. Okay, so
you have to
let's
have a
just
membership in order to do that.
yes. Oh yes. Exactly. Kemi. 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 Woo! Sometimes the Afrikaans mixes with the English and then the English word comes out totally wrong. So Kemi becomes Kemi. 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 Totally right. First of all, you've got to be monetized and you have to have super chat. You have to have memberships. Then if you have memberships, people can gift them. But if you don't have that, then people can't gift them. Let's just do a super chat for Ashley. Say thank you. Thank you so much, my sweetheart. You're amazing.
You want to see the shawl I'm working on, Ursula? Unmute yourself. So this is, I ended up taking one out because it was too short. And I wanted...
Welcome to the new members. Did it do it? I tell you.
Unmute yourself.
Then you show us. Show us. I want to see.
This is shawl number 14.
Is it black?
I had to take one out. Yep, it's all black.
Oh, that's beautiful. A black shawl. And you're working on it in daylight.
Yeah. And I have on my light too because it's kind of dreary.
Oh, yes. Because working with black is no joke. That's
and then
beautiful.
last night, get this.
Well, I'll be right back. I need to take care of something.
We were
100% must be.
We were I was in bed and all of a sudden my phone and my dad's phone goes off and there's a notice, tornado warning.
Oh wow.
And mind you, it was 10:30 and my dad was already asleep, so you know, of course now it's that annoying sound, and so now of course he's awake. I do, Granny. And so, you know, I tell my mom, I come out and I say, my phone went off, there's a tornado warning, get downstairs. So, you know, I go downstairs, she follows. And then,
yes.
You know, she turns on the TV so we can keep an eye out. The power flicked off, I'm going to say 7-8 times.
Wow! 7 or 8
upstairs.
times.
Yeah, my dad's upstairs because I don't know why. It's just who he is. The power finally cuts out. It cuts out completely. He opens up the front door and hollers out, "Son of a dirty word." The power comes back on. And it flickered a few more times.
Wow.
So, because we had just lost it, tomorrow will be a month, and we lost it for 3 days.
3 days is like out there, man. You're like worse than we are. Because
yeah. Thank you, Tammy, and thank God we didn't get hit.
Yeah, I would think so. Cammy loves that pattern. Ooh, Cammy's on the panel, and who else? It's my sweet, unique, amazing stripes, Faith. Prayers, Cammy. I tell you, so ready to get this top done. I'm on the second sleeve of the second panel. Oh, you go, girl. You tell us by the time this live stream ends. Have you done it? You can do it, Amanda. Go, Amanda. Go, Amanda. Go, Amanda. But Kenny, that's terrible because last time I heard someone was out 5 days. And I'm like, wow, we're not even out 5 days. We are out 30% of each day. But we still have that 30% is still split up throughout the day so that we have time to recharge. But to have 5 days, 3 days, even a full day is, well, I don't know. I don't think we're all geared for that. Yes, our Ashley, Sunflower Ashley, is so kind. And you know what? She has a generous heart and she is just out there. So that's why I say if anybody can go over and just run her live streams at night or her videos at night, seeing as she can't be posting any content right now because she's very sick and she's battling her cancer and there's other complications and things happening, so she's not posting now. So this person that is such a heart of gold and supporting everybody else, you know, when it's our time to just show a little support back. Yes, we lost power for just a few minutes last night during a storm. I was praying for it to stay on, and I had others pray also, and praise be to God it stayed on. Listen, any of you who lose power, I hope in those moments you think of us here in South Africa. I hope we come to mind so that you now think, oh, now I know what she feels like. I hear her on and on and on about load shedding, load shedding, load shedding, load shedding. It's getting annoying, but it's even annoying for me to say, oh, the live stream will be shorter because of load shedding. Have to cancel the live stream because of load shedding or whatever because of load shedding. It really gets old, you know, but we have to live with it. So,
yeah.
But some people have said, oh, our power was out for this long and this long. And I thought of you. I remember Chris saying our power was out and I was thinking of you guys as well. And I'm like, then, you know, I don't wish power out on anybody, but it's good that it, you know, brings us to mind so that they sort of feel in that moment what we have to feel a lot of the time. Love you too, Iris, honey.
And a couple of times this past summer, you know, I think it was several months ago, it was the siren had gone off. The siren had gone off a couple of times, like once, and I went on the city's Facebook page. I looked up on the news. Nobody ever said nothing. So, you know, my mom and I are sitting here thinking it's a fluke. Because, you know, I'm like, the whole city would know because it's going off. Nobody said nothing on Facebook who lives in my city. The city's Facebook page didn't post nothing. So I'm like, okay, either it's a fluke or the wind triggered it. Or something hit it and it triggered.
Wow.
Because somebody else would mention it. If the, you know, if the siren had gone off. And both times, you know, we're down under, you know, the house, and you can't really hear nothing.
Yes.
So we can't hear what it's saying. You know, so.
You know, last night, I mean, I went to bed and I was out for the count. Was it last night? No, the previous night. Listen, not Wednesday. Okay, today is Friday night by me. Now, not Thursday night. Wednesday night. I actually was waiting for the power to go out at midnight. So I was in bed. Everybody was in bed. Everything was on that should be on or off. It should be off. Power's going to go off by midnight. So I thought, okay, let me get 10 minutes of my book in. So the power didn't go off. So what do? I just keep reading 1 more hour. Okay. And then 1 more hour. Okay. And then comes 5 a.m. and I haven't slept. I've been in bed reading. I haven't slept. So I hear my husband opens the door, because what he does is he comes in and he takes from my feet a bean bag and he goes and heats it up and he will put it by my feet again. So I say, he comes in, but now his face is all screwed up. You know when someone has been sleeping and they can't face light? So he comes in. Oh, but he wants to smile at the same time. Now, how do you get a facial expression like that? And he's like, you haven't slept, have you? And I said, oh, no, I've slept. I just woke up early to read my book. Like butter can't melt in my mouth. Liar, liar, pants on fire. So he knew I was just joking around because there's no way. That is so funny. Yes, she says, Angela, always think of you when we lose power. Granny D, it warms my heart, although I wouldn't want you to lose power. Anyway, so last night, so then I went, so I missed one night's sleep at all, totally, okay? So just give it up, get up, go on as if I've slept. Then that night, Thursday night, I go to bed at 10. I said, I'm finished. I need to sleep. Go to bed at 10. I wake up at 10 a.m. the next morning. So I flat out 12 hours slept, which doesn't always happen. So last night I went to bed, and again, I was so out, and then my husband snoring woke me up. So I'm WhatsApping him, all kinds of emojis or whatever. Lie on your side, whatever. And he's like, I said I wasn't going to get out of bed because it was so freezing cold. So if I had to get out of bed to go to his room and tell him, turn on your side because you're snoring so loud, I can't sleep, I was going to be cross. So he says to me, jokingly, he says to me, oh no, my wife tells me when I go to sleep, my phone better be on silent. I said, but you weren't sleeping with your wife. So this morning he wakes up, and last night apparently they broke into our neighbor's house again, my elderly neighbor, who is still going strong. But I must say, we're really praying for his eyesight because his eyesight is going. But they broke into his house. So what happened? They broke into his dining room, but they couldn't go further because he locks the doors of every room in his house, so that if they break into one room, they have to really break down the door before they can go to another room. So they only stole a bottle of Coca-Cola. And this morning, I said, I never heard the alarm go off next door, and no one else heard. Craig didn't hear it. But then I had to get the guy to come and fix the window that was broken, you know. So you got this, Amanda. It's a Centro. I have been going slow, but it's still dropping or not picking up. Ooh, I missed having I actually do have a knitting machine. I need to have it serviced though, because there's something wrong. I know a lot about machines because I grew up in the age of the typewriter. And I used to fix those things. People used to call me, come and fix this, come and fix this. And I did. And yeah, so something beyond my knowledge is wrong with my knitting machine. But I love that way you can make so quick progress and then put something crochet around the bottom. I used to make little stripy sweaters for Jessica and then crochet something at the bottom. And if she grows a bit, I just crochet a few more rows at the bottom. And then I put lovely flowers on with beads, and she would just, as a child, go and turn on that bead. Turn, 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 snap. Child, leave those beads alone. So, oh, you're failing because, wait. Oh, on that, you know who knows a lot? Crochet. Her channel is a lot about the sewing machine, the knitting machine. I'm not sure if it's the Aldi, but Crochet Corner, her channel is a lot about knitting machines. It's going for 7 p.m. here. It's about 10 to 7 p.m. right now. Maybe ask Crystal Bod. Yes, Miranda, have you not experienced any of that? Hey, 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 Tammy, says Mary Ann. Hello, my sweetheart. Miranda, I hear that can be a problem, and those take some getting used to sometimes. It's a tension issue. Ooh, there you go. Tammy Bod, Crystal never acknowledges when I ask her a question, but thank you. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe there's a lot of questions, you know, so she doesn't get to it. Maybe that's why the smaller channels are better, but I know you must ask Crochet. Go to one of her knitting machine videos and just ask her, because she knows a lot about knitting machines. She has a lot of knitting machine videos, and she might be in the chat at the moment, Miranda. I'd ask her. She will respond. Oh, there we go. That's cool that you have separate. You know what, Granny D, I have a bed in Jonathan's room, but when Jessica is not here, I sleep in Jessica's room. because my husband snores. So for those of you who are worried about our marital life, it's always good. It's just when we need sleep that I say sleep there and I sleep here. So because even my husband's like this. Hey, once 9 p.m. rolls around, that man needs his bed. Just go to bed. He goes to bed with the chickens, I think. To me, that did fit. Because I'm a night owl and he's an early bird. So, hey, and you know when you're dating, nobody talks about that. Why not? Why don't they talk about different sleeping patterns and how it might affect the marital life?
That's kind of what my mom and dad did. They, after my sister left, my dad would start sleeping in her bed when he'd get too hot.
Yes,
so
because also my husband is always hot and I'm always cold.
Right. So my mom's like, well, why don't you just go sleep in there permanently? So but now my mom's like, I think I need a new mattress. How about you sleep in the master bedroom and I'll sleep there to see if it's the mattress.
Yes. You see, the thing with the separate bedrooms is it's got nothing. If you're a happily married couple, it does not, how do you say, it's not bad for the romance. It's bad for when you actually need some sleep. It's like, my goodness, I sleep very light, so I actually need a sleeping tablet to sleep. So now imagine I take a sleeping tablet to sleep and he wakes me up with snoring. Now out of respect, I don't want to, I will touch my husband once and then maybe again a second time, maybe a third time. But because of experience, I know if this is a night where he's going to snore, nothing's going to happen. I must get up and leave the room because he needs his sleep because he does physical work the next day. So I just leave, you know. I'm not going to get upset and you're snoring and I can't sleep. I just leave and go and sleep somewhere else and let's discuss it when we're calm the next day or even the next day and say, hey, how can we solve this problem? You know, I need some serious Z's, you know, I need some sleep. So, and we just work around it. So I think I really want to learn how to use it. Yes. Listen, when you really want to work, know how to use it, then just, yeah. You used to do that with the beads, you naughty girl.
Well, I do that if I have like the
all the beads that I put on.
That's the sweatshirts with the ties in the hood. I take them all out. I take them out if I can. I take them out because if not, I'll sit there and play with them constantly. So, you know, as a habit with my ADHD, I tend to fidget. So, because in school I'd sit there if I was wearing a hoodie because it was cold. So I had to take them all out, and to this day, I still do it. If I get a new hoodie with a string, I take it out.
Tammy, this is our lovely Faith. Her channel's name is Unique Amazing Stripes. Just want to answer that. Probably someone has answered it. Thank the Lord, those storms in Indiana yet. You know, guys, we actually didn't have, yesterday at a certain time, we had load shedding once. We didn't have all day today, and we're only going to have 10 o'clock tonight. So once in 24 hours, that's like, yay. It's like, what? We're only going to have it tomorrow night at 10? What can we do that needs electricity? So it's like that. Crojo, you must really help. Crojo, Laura, this lady here, Miranda Powers, I'm going to watch Laura Crojo. Thank you. She really needs help with her Centro knitting machine. I want to say sewing machine every time. So if you can help her, it would be great because she's really frustrated, but she wants to learn. Jojo Juju is a great channel for help with Addy machines. Hey, but maybe the machines are alike, are they? Miranda, I have a video with the Addy tips. It was my very first video. Ooh, wow. Okay, cool stuff. Yes, Jojo Juju is awesome. There we go. Oh, hooking them up. There we go. So this lady on the panel, that's her channel. That is her Unique Amazing Stripes is, ta-da, Faith.
But the link in that chat is for Crojo's.
Yes.
Video.
Yes, sure. But the nice purple name there is yours truly. You guys are on it. Like, on it. The tips work for the centro too, says Crochet. And she's know it. She's in the know. She's in the know. I sleep light but alone. My husband doesn't sleep light, but he does sleep alone, because when he does sleep fuss, in Afrikaans you say fuss, he sleeps fuss. How do you say? Deep. He snores. He doesn't, I must say, when was it that I slept with him and I said, hey, you didn't snore last night? Big surprise. Very good.
Well, when my dad
That's not
snores,
every night. But if it's 9 out of 10
my
nights,
dad's asleep. If my dad's soundly asleep, you know, in that deep sleep, he snores so loud that it's not even funny. So I know if if he's snoring, I can walk around. You know, if he's really snoring loud, I can walk around.
You're naughty.
Because he's a very light sleeper, and if you just move the wrong way and make noise, he's awake.
Okay.
That's how late he is.
Now, my concern when I hear the snoring is, do they have sleep apnea?
That's what I was thinking. That's a sure sign of sleep apnea.
No, my husband doesn't have. Look, sleep apnea, as far as I know, okay, I may be corrected. As far as I know, sleep apnea is where you sleep and then you at some point stop getting air or breathing, and you wake up.
Yeah.
And then you fall asleep again, whatever. So you have disrupted sleep.
But snoring is a sign of it.
Everybody around him, their sleep is disrupted.
Snoring is one of them, because when I did sleep, it says that there was no sign of sleep apnea, except for when I'm in deep sleep, except I never get to deep sleep. But it's obstructive, because it's like the snoring is because there's that obstruction.
I'm sure that people who have sleep apnea have also snore, but it doesn't mean that everybody that snores has.
It's not. That's why I said my concern. I wouldn't say these people. Sure.
Yeah, so he doesn't have sleep apnea. No. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He just snores. But no, as I say, not every night, but 9 out of 10 nights. What is that? CPAP. Hubby got the CPAP. CPAP. Why it's so quiet? No,
it forces air in so that you don't you still get oxygen and breathing, and it keeps things open so you can breathe, and you don't stop breathing.
Think of it as like a ventilator.
Okay, you see what my husband has been for operations, and the thing with him is that the one, you have your nostrils, you have two that go up and they're supposed to be open or whatever, but his is obviously not cosmetically. You can't see that there's anything wrong, but the one is so nearly closed. Now they broke his nose, and to straighten it has helped zero. So he's been for that operation. No, didn't help. Sometimes the couch is more comfy for my husband and he decides to sleep there, and I am okay with it. If he's comfy, it makes me happy. Yes, as long as we all sleep deprivation, I think, is worse than anything else. So just if we all get our sleep, we can get along. That's like the thing. Granny, it took him a few tries to find one. I saw someone showing something that you inhale as well, and it's like a little powder. You put it on his finger and inhale, and not drugs, homeopathic, and it opens up everything. He says, wow, I've never had any, but I just need to get the name again. Amanda, I hear your hubby. I love sleeping on the couch. Wow, really? Thanks, Faith. Okay, Faith is unique, amazing straps. Yeah.
I don't have
maybe they found you already.
I don't have content yet, but it is my goal to get some content, to start content.
Exactly. I believe in the power of prayer. We are looking for a new home. Can you all please keep my family in your prayers? Crystal, let me tell you a little story about looking for a home. When we were going to when we were going to move, I said, you know, I've got a chair next to my bed where I sit and I just speak to the Lord like I'm speaking to you guys. And it's my time with him. And I said to him, Lord, I don't want to go around looking at 10, 15 houses and run around like a headless chicken. You know me. You know where you want me to live. You know what I need. I'm asking you to, you say the steps of the righteous is ordered by the Lord. Please direct my steps so that I will get to the right house first time. And you know what happened, Crystal, is that I actually, now you've prayed the prayer. Now what? Now things might happen. So what came to my mind a day or two later was, I remembered something about this friend of mine that was living in a lovely 3-bedroom home at a very affordable price. And I contacted her and I said, what is the name of your agent that got you this great deal? Then I contacted the agent, and the agent was at first like, oh, no, you know, we don't have anything now, blah, de, blah, de, blah. So I said, okay, well, I'm willing to wait. And then she said, well, we've got something in 2 months only, you know. And when I started praying in January, we moved into this place the 1st of October. And I must tell you, this was the first house we came to look at. Now, at the time, my husband was not, how do you say it nicely? My husband and I were not on the same page spiritually. So he was freaking out. So we came to look at this house. And you know what? There was one thing about leaving the house that we were staying in and moving to any other house that I had not told anybody. I had not even told God this, but he knows everything about us. And that was that I would be very, how do you say, I would regret leaving the house that I was living in, because I had had all the carpets lifted and the beautiful wooden floors restored, because I love wooden floors. So we came to this house and we were standing at the front door. And I remember standing there next to my husband, and the agent went in, and I looked down, and all I could see, wall to wall, was wooden floors. And in my heart, I knew this is the house, because no one knew how I felt about leaving behind the wooden floors for what was then very much in common, which or popular, was tiled floors, cement tiled floors. So to me, that was a yes. But then, okay, my husband wanted to go and look at. So after looking at this house, we went to look at 3 other houses, something like 3 other houses. But I went because I wanted, if it makes him happy to go and look, but I've already got my yes. And then now my husband was quite, how do you say, nervous about moving. So I enlisted some help. I found my brother. I said, listen, I am so sure this is the house, and everything I said to him. I said, but now I have to sway this man. How can I do it? Help me. So he phones my husband and he says, are you doing blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah? And he says, I hear you might be moving to this house. And he says, yes, but you know, the downside is there's only 1 bathroom. And my brother says, but you know what? Everything else in this house is better than you've got now. And the bathroom situation is just the same, not less. So you're actually getting everything else better. And the worst case scenario is after 1 year contract, you have to move. So then my husband was like, ta-ding, okay. So, and then we moved in here. So I was like, yay, thank you. And we have not looked back, because the landlord he's really kind to us. He has not, I mean, you can put up the rent 10% per annum. And he has not even done that. So thank you, Lord, for that. And, you know, I think at the time when we moved into this house, we were paying a lot of fees, because here you pay for your own child that needs special therapy. It's not state subsidized. And the landlord was paying for his mother the same price per month we were paying for our son for therapy. So I think he really had compassion on us. So that was an amazing story. That was just, it had to be. They have to do a sleep study to determine it. Oh, yes. Okay, so I can understand that. Yes, but snoring can be a sign of it. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's like all Mercedes-Benz is a car, but not all cars are Mercedes-Benz. Snoring can be with sleep apnea, but not all snoring is sleep apnea. Glad your husband can sleep without snoring, Laura. Yes, Laura. Power to you. We all envy you. Exactly, Crojo. I did EKGs, etc. for job. You don't necessarily wake up, even though you pause. What? I did EKGs, etc. for a
it's
job.
To test your heart. It's the heart test.
Oh, wow. My goodness, woman. So your oxygen levels don't go down. Mine goes down to 65. Timmy. Goodness me. There she is. Danke, danke. Mrs. C is in the house. Mrs. C, if you've missed it, our sweet Christine was in the house. She's updated us on her situation. She's being released from hospital today after her accident that she had. She was in a coma. She's got some motor function that she must learn again. But she's doing well. We just thank the Lord. That's why it's important to know. Yes. Okay. Yes, Timmy. That and exhaustion during the day. Mrs. C, how you be? Everybody's saying hello to Mrs. C, and she says she's fine. Apologies for not stalking your channel sooner. Hey, cometh the man, cometh the hour, cometh the man. Hey, in that movie, Robin Hood, where Russell Crowe plays in his what's her name? This woman also that's so very. She plays she is his love interest, and her father-in-law. In the end of the movie, he says to this guy, the guy comes and he gives the bad news, and Russell Crowe is standing opposite him, and he says, "Cometh the hour, cometh the man." So come your bad hour, there comes the solution too. And just because you have disrupted sleep doesn't mean, yeah. There you go. But okay, so maybe she has found your channel by now. There you go.
Yeah. Both Granny D and Amanda Panda dropped it. So
drop it like it's hot. By the way, I graduated my class now. My primary physician wants me to do a job where I'm off my feet. Oh, yay. I hope that comes true for you. That happens for you, my sweetheart. I'll write you up. I'm going to write you up. Thank you, Granny D. There you go. See, I'm catching up. That's why. Also, hey, I tell you, there's many stories like that, my sweetheart. Many. I love adding and supporting family members, says Timmy. Yes, you are very welcome, my sweet Faith. Tell many people about the crochet community here on YouTube. I tell you, most folks in South Africa rent instead of own. No, not most folks. You know what? It depends if it's a renter's market or a buyer's market. But the thing with my husband and I is my daughter needed a tutor from grade 3 to the last year of school, which is a salary you have to pay someone. A decent salary. And then my son needed tutoring from the age of 3 to the age of 14. So that's 11 years. So together, I have counted it because I do the books in others' house. And it was, by the time Jessica left school, it was something like 1.1 million South African rands, which was at the time the price of a house. So where other parents would say when the children leave home, oh, we've also finished paying our house, now we're going to start traveling, the kids are out of the house, blah, blah, blah. We could say, okay, now our kids are where we want them, functionality-wise, socially appropriate, adults, whatever, but we don't have a house. So we'll be buying the house when we retire, which is not, it's just the other way around, but it will still happen. It will just happen the other way around. And we have thought about it, and we've said, would we have done it a different way? And we both said no. And the reason why is because what we have is 2 children that needed the therapy when they needed it. And there was a time when my husband had 3 jobs and I had 2 jobs. I mean, you couldn't work more than we worked. And just put it here. Thank you. My tea has just walked in on 2 legs. 2 sexy legs. Those legs cycle. Sorry, little joke on the side here. On the same legs that snore at night. Anyway, so Granny D, there is a lot of people that rent. I can tell you that because my mom and my brother is in the renting business. So yes, I help my mom a lot, but yeah, there's a lot of people that rent. And Granny D, what we also have is, how can I say this? In the last how many years, people who thought that their pensions would be enough and then it isn't, which is quite sad actually, because once you run out of time, it's not like you can make up the time. I mean, if you did everything you thought was good enough for a good retirement and then it ends up not being good enough because of whatever financial tides that hit us in South Africa. Yeah, thank you for sharing your story. It's very encouraging. I really appreciate it. Yes, my sweetheart. So the bottom line of the story is the Lord knows where you will be happy and he wants you happy. So that's the prayer I prayed and said, Lord, because if you are in that street, I don't want to be here. I want to be there where you are, where things are happening. I'm a medical assistant. Just have to take the exam. Oh, fantastic. Oh, let us know when it's all good. Congratulations will be in order, hey? Everything's jumped, man. Don't jump.
Yeah, Reggie.
Hi to Reggie.
Hello, Reggie, my sweetheart, and hello, Mary King. Not everybody walks the same road. I tell you. It's a good way to put it, Amanda. Good evening. It is indeed evening by you because it's the same time as for me. For me, it's 7:15, 19:15. Good evening, Jayhook. Hello. How are you doing? It's cold here, Reggie. I know it's maybe hot where you are, but I'm dressed like an Eskimo because it's cold. Cold as can be. I tell you, this scarf is one of the things that I've made this winter that is the most wearable thing. You see this wide, very wide bottom and each side, and then it goes to narrow. And the narrow part goes around the neck so that when you just let it hang, it folds and you have these pom-poms. Love it. Hey, Ashley. This is Reggie. How are you doing, Reggie? Are the kids in bed yet, or maybe in another 45 minutes? I was going to crochet, Reggie. Then I dropped my hook and not the end. Donna heard it fall and roll away, just like I did. My husband came to look for it. We can't find it yet. I will find it when this live stream ends. So, oh my goodness. Why does that happen? Yes, it's very hot there. Oh, I can't wait for our hotter weather. But I tell you what, the thing with the hotter weather, just like with the cold weather, I'm not sure if you guys are the same. When people start using their fans or their air cons, that's when we run out of electricity. Because summer without fans is terrible. Winter without aircon is still fine because I can put on the gas heater, which does not need electricity.
And you can always put more. You can always put more clothes on. You can only take so much off.
Exactly, exactly. Oh no, summer is no joke. Summer and drought and oh, no. What is wrong, Timmy? Gosh darn it! What's wrong, Timmy? Tomorrow is the challengers, so I will be showing my. I usually don't have a lot to show on the challengers because I don't have so many projects at a time. But I'm nailing my Introlac, and I have the cushion cover in Introlac to do. And I mean, this mosaic was one of my challenges last year. And now it's something that's mindless and I enjoy it, which is why it is necessary, I think, to challenge yourself, to learn something new, because you never know if you're going to actually learn to just love it, enjoy it. It'll become mindless. Hi, Reggie, honey. I'm so missing you. Oh, Granny D, I've been playing a lot of your live stream replays. Because last night, before I went to bed, I looked at all my lists and I thought, wonder if, you know, because when I make a list and that list finishes, it just starts playing whatever. And then I want to go back and just say, hey, I was here and, you know, showed support. So I just slapped on. I thought, who does lives? A lot of lives. Just slap on Granny D. Like 5 or 6 Granny Ds. I thought, I'll get to my laptop before she, you know, and I got to my laptop on the last one, Granny D. My bank notified me someone tried asking money out of my account using my bank card. Oh, no. Oh, no. Immediately attend to that. Hey, D, yes, I miss being on YouTube too, but I just have so much going on right now. You've got real life going on. Nothing can compete with real life, eh? So now I'll be getting a new bank card. Oh, yes. You know, yeah, 2 of my friends' Facebook accounts were hacked. So I thought to myself, okay, this friend is sending me messages on Messenger, speaking to me in broken Afrikaans. Like, geradbraakte Engel, geradbraakte Afrikaans. What is that? I say broken English, broken Afrikaans, but it wasn't proper sentences in Afrikaans. Now I know this person is English speaking, so I do what any good Afrikaans girl does. You go over to English. And he still speaks in this broken Afrikaans. And I just felt something was off. So I said to YouTube, I said to Facebook, I think this person is being impersonated. It turned out I was right. So I how do you say, reported it 3 times, and then it happened to another person, you know. So thanks so much, Osha, I really appreciate it. Yes, so those of you who do live streams, and if you are monetized, you go on and you put your ads in every 15 minutes in your live streams, so that when someone runs your playlist, you actually get a few cents more. But if you're like me, those few cents are quite a few South African rands, because it's American cents. Silly off topic. Did you ever check in with or behind books, magazines for eyeglasses, even though not a usual spot? You know what my husband did? Everything here he took off, although this isn't even close to where I would put it. He took everything off. He moved this cupboard. He moved everything that I thought, man, there is no chance it'll be there. But okay, I wasn't going to stop him. So it's like no stone was unturned. But if, like you, in 4 months' time, those glasses appear, I would be so happy. And I would be like, yay. Well, look, sometimes things appear in the most unexpected places and you think, how in the world did it get here? Reggie, I understand this, Granny D. That's the thing, hey? Real life cannot compete with YouTube. We need real life. So, Reggie, this too shall pass. We were talking about that. This too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, this too shall pass.
Just to say, last month I wasn't on YouTube much at all because I had to do a lot of traveling for work and was actually in the office, so I couldn't just run it in the background either.
Oh, it's funny. People are trying that on me too, but my password for over 10 years hasn't been broken. Then again, you have to know what language and how many languages I'm using for my password. Oh, that's cool. That is such a good idea, you know. I do that too. So that is good. I mean, you try your best to have a good password, for goodness sake. But there's so many to remember. The Facebook one, the YouTube one, the email one, the Gmail one, the this app, that app, banking app. Oh,
and then
be right back.
Then you've got like 20 emails, 20 passwords at work. A little bit of an exaggeration, but it seems like it.
Yeah, no, I get that. Wow.
So with your glasses, I once lost my glasses. I looked for them, couldn't find it. My landlord came and looked, couldn't find it. We both looked in the same spot. A third person came in to help and looked in the exact same spot and found the glasses.
Oh, wow. You see, now I must wait until Jessica comes home again, which should be around the end of this month, after the 30th, because that Jessica is extremely good at finding stuff. Extremely good at finding stuff. I don't know. She just sees stuff. Like amazing. Now, by the way, I want to tell you this. I've made a short where I showed you that I've sorted out a whole container of scrap yarn, and that's the same yarn I used for my temperature blanket, for my Yarny Fiber Sisters blanket, the cowl, and then I made this vintage daisy granny square. Vintage Daisy Granny Square, something like that. And it looks like this. But you know what? I want to tell you what. I made a mistake.
Make yourself big.
Yep.
Yeah. When people say that, I'm like, hey, I don't want to be any bigger than I am, but solo is good. So, you see this? You know what the mistake is? Now, let me tell you. I can crochet, right? I would say I'm an experienced crocheter. I might even venture as far as to say I'm advanced. I followed this tutorial. Not difficult. I thought it would be difficult, but I followed the tutorial. Then, when did I realize that I made a mistake? On the last one, the second last row, when you have to turn this into a square. Why? Because you're supposed to have 8 petals, not 9. Why do I have 9? Because this lady said when you start the row, you start with a chain 1 and then a single crochet. And I'm like, when you work it, it works out. If you can't see it, and I always have problems. You see me in all my Watch Me Crochet videos. I use my stitch markers because for some reason I've got a problem seeing where is the first stitch. And I used my stitch marker, but I still missed it. But you wouldn't say it's wrong, but it needed 8 instead of 9. So when I got to make it a square, I'm like, this is going to be a pentagon. I need to make this into a square. So what I did was I just counted how many stitches I had, which was 80. So 20, 20, 20, 20 instead of like 15, 15, 15, something like that. So all I'm saying is, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Because this is to me like so pretty. It is so beautiful and so easy. And this is what it looks like at the back. For those of you who hasn't seen this. And if I do it again, what I would actually do is that row, I would work over that little pink. I would work over it so that you don't see it. So it just shows you that doesn't matter, you know. That's why that tutorial could have been slower and I might have gotten it. Or she might have said, we need 8 petals. But now that I've done it, I would say, okay, at the first thing, say you need 8 petals. If you have more than 8 petals, something's wrong. Or something. Teaching a newbie how to crochet. Her name is Tambourine. Oh, lovely. That reminds me of last night. We couldn't find the hamburger bus. Hamburger bus. We searched for like 10 minutes and said whatever and used bread. Hubby went to put his plate in the kitchen and found them without even looking. Oh my goodness. I love daisies. I want to make a small bag with those squares. Listen, I tell you, hooked by Nancy. Nancy's hooked on crochet. Nancy's hooked on crochet. She sent me the link. Wait, let me think. I've actually downloaded that video because I you know, when you leave something on your laptop open, every time you go past it, it opens up and I'm like, no, let me download this because she gives credit to Crochet by Gigi, something like that. Crochet with Gigi, I'm not sure who. And yes, Ash, I thought the bin for the scrap yarn was a great idea. I got one for my scraps, very convenient. I am a very visual person, so out of mind, out of sight is out of mind. So what I did was I like to see my projects and then just take a container and say, okay, today I'm working on this. But this is definitely on my list. I thought it was going to be very difficult. And I'm not saying it's really easy. You have to sort of, I had to have quiet and look at what I'm doing and da-da-da. And even so, I ended up with 9 petals. Fine. But it could have been worse, you know. Tambourine shouts your praises. The buns. Oh, my goodness. Yes, you went to look for it, couldn't find it. And you used bread instead of the buns, and then you found the buns. Goodness gracious me. Now what? Now it's like, oh, wow. There you go. VJ is going live later today.
Well,
With
back
Friday,
in my day, we'd use,
Friday.
as kids, back in my day, we'd use bread as hot dog buns. Even though we had hot dog buns, we'd still use bread for the hot dog buns.
Yes, no, I mean, you know what was a luxury when I was growing up? Cheese. And I mean, my kids grew up using cheese, didn't even think twice about it. But I said to Jessica, you know, when I grew up, cheese was a luxury. Well, and you know, I was raised by a single mom, you know, and it's difficult for a single mom to just make ends meet. But I remember cheese being a luxury. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I bring it every day, even on a Friday. Are you going to cook tonight? Are you cooking tonight? What are we eating? What are we eating? That's interesting.
So I need to bring a recipe, and the one recipe I was going to bring doesn't serve the amount of people we're going to have, and now I don't know what to bring. So
can't you just double up?
Well, that's what someone said the other day, and it was VJ, and I'm like, that's too much for my brain. Because we're going to do
no,
it
but someone, I mean, you can ask your mom to help you to just.
She does anyway. And well, in turn,
I do that with the pancake recipe. Depending on how many people.
One year, I think we had 50.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. 50.
Well, my mom's got a big family. So,
but still, you cook for 50 people. It's like 10 or 12 is like my maximum. Wow, 50? Think of the pots you need. How big the pot must be.
Well, I
Have you
mean, you
ever
know, a
cooked
lot
for?
of this nine, pretty much every spouse of my mom's cousins come. My dad comes.
Oh wow, it is a huge family.
Yeah,
I've got a
my
lot of cousins, I must say. My
my mom.
mom has 4 siblings, so they are usually 8 to 10 adults, and then everyone has between 3 and 5 kids. So the cousins are a lot. What is the most people you've cooked for, Faith?
I worked in the cafeteria as a cook during grad school, so there was I don't know
Oh,
there were
wow.
hundreds that I helped cook for.
I am amazed.
Well, and what we do is we bring, you know, you don't have to, but it's recommended. You bring a dish, you know, like an appetizer, hors d'oeuvre, and a dish to
Oh,
pass.
yes. If
So,
someone would bring something, that's great. I mean, that
and I
helps.
didn't start doing it until, I'm going to say 10 years ago, where normally my dad would bring pork or, you know, some kind of meat dish, and my mom would bring deviled eggs. After an incident with one of her cousins, who happens to have 8 grandchildren.
Yeah.
So
I love pulled pork. Pulled pork sandwich. It's like,
I do too.
I think from our family gathering, there is about 100. There is about at least 90. I think maybe a little over 90 people invited for.
what?
That's just one side of my family.
You need to book a restaurant out, hey? You need to book the restaurant.
Actually, they book a hall. And
yeah, I would imagine. And then someone caters, or how do they do it?
So
who caters?
So they'll get beef, they'll get roast beef and Kimrick rolls. And so everyone will put in for that, and then everyone brings a side. And then we don't have to worry about desserts because there's a cook-off, and they just keep baking cookies and cookies and cookies. So you bring the stuff.
Bonnie says I do all the cooking for 100.
And they have usually they have a craft table for the children.
Hello, Jane. Bonnie cooked for 100 people on one of her son's wedding, including cakes. Jane, am I echoing here on your side? I hear myself twice.
I'm not sure why. I don't even have you. Let me come back just in case.
No worries. You know, I think if you have Prime, that happens to me a lot. I'm on my phone and I think I've closed YouTube, and say there's a song. Now I'm opening up my Facebook and I'm FaceTiming someone, but I can still hear this song playlist going, and I'm like, how do I get a hold of you? I've got to search, because it's still going. And that's only when you have premium, not Prime, premium. They're so close together, hey, isn't it? Amazon has Prime, YouTube has premium. What next? No. Any weekend plans? My plan is only the challengers tomorrow, so I'll be crocheting up a storm. My first plan is after this live to find my hook. I'll tell you guys tomorrow. And then Grandma Wanda's Crochet Corner. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Welcome in. What's on your hook? What's in your cup? Any plans for the weekend? She says, all house and garden decorated.
Reunion tomorrow.
Even flooring, flowers, candles, and in the pool. What? Even floating flowers in the pool. Bonnie, you go all out, hey? I make a special apricot pulled pork. It's why Mr. Sunflower married me. I can imagine. Apricot pulled pork. That is like up there. I got it. Bonnie, it took me a moment. Okay, Jane, let's try again. Let's try. Let's try is the best. Bye.
Better? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I must be saying 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Testing.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yes, all is good. Water, and I'm finishing up a phone and cash bag. I want to make myself a little bag that goes around my little thing I've got. That's maybe just black or blue and just single crochet. Just because it's not, it needs that little bag. And I don't want to spend money
You
with
can
that
make
bag.
it with the interlace simple. I told you, if you make another side, makes a cute little purse bag.
Bye,
Or if
Donna.
you fold it in the half, it's like a money thing. And then you can put the little clasp that you just opened.
Yeah, but I don't want to draw attention to it because it's like the less they know that I'm wearing where my money is, the best. Hello, Ashley. Is Kelly saying, Miss Jane, hiya.
I'm looking
Yes,
like
it's single
Dr.
stitch.
Stranger with my gray hair here and on the other side. I was
Dr.
supposed to have no
Strange.
hair to. Yes, it's a character. It's the magician on the Marvel.
Yes, I know. I watched him.
It's the gray hair that he has now.
But what is his name? Oh, it's
Something that sounds like cucumber.
Cumberpatch.
I
Man.
do not know. I just
Hello,
know the girl thinks
Kelly.
he's extremely handsome, and I think he's just. But his
No, I
voice,
think
on the other hand.
You know what? Okay, let me tell you about him. When I think he's one of those people that when they make him up to be a certain character, certain of his characters, it really is striking to me. Because there are certain characters where he would have, say, I think, was it Doctor Strange? Was it Doctor Strange? The hair that they gave him that he had to have, and was really, but there's one word that he can't say, and that is penguin. And there was this British TV show, Graham Norton, and he
was a narrator. Yeah, that was when he was a narrator for.
He was a narrator on the show, and he had to say the word penguin.
Penguin.
And every time
I don't even want to try to repeat it because if not, I'm gonna say it wrong. I never said he's not a great actor.
He started laughing when Graham Norton said, "We believe there's a word that you can't say," and he started laughing.
I love that show. There is no way that you can not laugh in that show. But something I'm gonna let me rephrase what I said. I just don't think he's a handsome like I'm gonna faint when I see him.
For me, he's like
excellent.
He's got beautiful curly hair.
He can be any character.
He can
himself into that character. Opposite of Tom Cruise, that is always Tom Cruise. No matter what character he is, he's Tom Cruise. So
yes, but Tom Cruise is well known for his charismatic smile, which is why it didn't go down so well in the Jack Reacher, because Jack Reacher was more stoic. Let me just read Bonnie's comment. When I was a kid, went shopping with Auntie M, who was super endowed. She pulled small tin out of her bra. It was, she said, her mad money hidden from everyone. I was so impressed. Now, Bonnie, I didn't want to tell you this, but in South Africa, there are even bras that you can buy with a little money packet in there. Because that's where the big Mafuta mamas put their cash. So if they run off with your purse, you're like, oh, stop. He's got my money. Oh, sucker. And then you go on your way because everything that's important is on your person.
I am a big girl. And I even had breast reduction and the thing grew back because of the hormone treatment they gave me. I cannot put anything on my bra. It's the most uncomfortable to me. Put money on my bra is so unsanitary because money is, to me, money is the dirtiest thing ever. But I've seen a video of a lady that could hide. She could have stuffed her bra with so many things. I was like, what is that? Is it the, you know, the magician hat?
Let me just tell you that my Jessie Babes does not qualify on this front. She says to me, Mama, why can't I do that? Because there's not, you need more, you see. Oh, my Jessie Babes. Look what Crystal says. Wow, prayer works. Really, a lot of things are happening over here on the apartment front. Lurking and working on this. Oh, wow. Crystal, I'm so happy for you. She says, hi, Jane. Oh, no, we need those here. Yes. Bonnie, there are. You go and you, I didn't know. I thought I'm the only one that, you know, when I get something and you just slip it in there, and that's because I know my card, I don't put my card anywhere. My credit card, it just goes right there. When I need to pay, I know where it is. No one's going to frisk me for my credit card. So if anything happens, the most essentials are with me. But then I saw
my money is always on my shoes.
What do you call it? Do you call it a bra or a brassiere, or what do you call it?
Bra. Is a bra? B-R-A.
Yeah.
Bra.
Yes.
It's just for short.
Hello, Vicky.
I have a work CSR meeting with our community support, so I gotta drop into the chat.
Thank you so much for joining me. I so appreciate it. Oh, my sweetheart. And all the best for tomorrow. Yes. Enjoy your meeting tomorrow.
I will. Everyone's invited to our meetings too. So.
Oh. Okay, my sweetheart. Bye. Thank you for coming up, hey? I so appreciate it. We're going to be out of here in about 10 minutes because then Crochet is going live in 15 minutes. Sorry, Cammie, what you saying?
I was saying by the face.
My festive one.
Sorry, wait, what did Cammie say?
I said by faith.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to
miss the only that is dressed sober on the panel. Because you have a lot of colors. You have a lot of color behind you. I'm like a peacock here.
I love that one.
Well, I have five of with the same print of the black and white print. Then I have 3 other prints that is black and white, and I have more than 2 of each. And then I was watching Ursula's rerun. I was like, my gosh, it looks like I never change clothes. I'm always wearing the same thing.
No, so listen, I have definitely, when I find something I like, I buy more than one. Absolutely. Because especially if you're a lady with a bigger size, you need to.
Yeah, nothing fits well. And then when it fits well, go ahead. Buy 10 of it if you can afford, because buying different colors, you know, too. I used to do that, so not anymore. Now I just wear.
Not even.
The most comfortable.
Francis, thank you. It's Benedict Cumberbatch. What did I say? I just couldn't get to the first name, but I can't remember what I said, but it's him. You are so right. Thank you so much for helping.
I was right. It sounds like cucumber.
My son says, Mommy, it looks like you when you were skinny. Oh, no. No. It looks like you when you were skinny. Hi, Miranda. She says, send him to timeout. You mustn't talk about Mommy and her skinniness or her non-skinniness. Her skinniness or her lack of skinniness is not on the topics.
There is a short. The wife just go and ask her, So she put something for her husband to eat. And it probably is one of those husbands that do not like being social media, because he was being you could see he was aggravated for being recorded. And then she said, would you still love me if I gain weight? No, if I were fat. And they said, of course. And then the kid come from behind, what do you mean? Mama is fat. He almost choked to death. I'm so sorry. Let me take my medicine. 1 second, please.
That is he. Children will say the darndest things. What did she say there? Wait, he said, wait, why? Is that what the child said? Did you also watch it, Miranda? Is that what the child said, Jane?
Yeah. No,
That's what her son said.
He choked, and there was thing going everywhere because it was so weird. But yeah, I think they use this sound in many other shorts, because you can use the same sound.
He said, this comment is, he said, wait, why? Why in timeout? Because, a lady's weight is a very sensitive topic. That's why,
but
young
I think
man.
It's kind of tricky, though. I don't think a lady should. Okay, no woman should ever ask anybody, would you like me if I'm fat? Well, because if that person doesn't, what if, I have a friend, her husband locks the food as he walk out the house. He does not want anybody fat in his household. So he leaves her what she needs to eat. I would go crazy. On the lunch box, he has his lunch, the lunch for the kids, and her lunch. Everything else, even the fridge is locked.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh my gosh. And then she cannot eat anything unless what she leaves there, because he counts the calorie for her. And then I was like, oh my. And then I remember I went to I used to swim a lot. So I had tons of those athletic swimming suit. And then I wouldn't use it anymore because at first I had my whole right side out of place and I could barely walk. So I gained a lot of weight in 9 months when I was paralyzed. So I went to give it to her. And then she put on and she's like, oh my gosh, I would not gonna get banned now from the pool because she's Brazilian and Brazilian swimming suit is very small. So she could never wear what we wear in Brazil. So he looks at her and says, oh, those are nice. And he said, where did you get that? Jane gave me. And then he looked at me, he's like, is that what's yours? I said, yes, I wasn't born fat. And then he says, see why I lock your food? So this doesn't happen to you, So I was like, ouch, go ahead, crush me while I'm down. It doesn't matter, right? But it's just like if you're gonna ask somebody if you're gonna love me if I gain weight, you should know
you better
your partner.
be ready for that answer.
Yeah,
whatever the answer.
And you get some clues before you get together with that person. If the person doesn't want you to gain weight or not. But it doesn't matter what the other person wants. Sometimes things happen in life. You get sick, you get surgery, you gain weight because you got pregnant, your hormones out of whack. There is
medicine, the wrong medicine. Oh boy. Yeah, the wrong medicine can make you pick up weight. I remember when I was eating, I was on a diet where all I ate was anything that had a pip for 24 months. And in that 24 months, I was put on the wrong meds. And I picked up 30 kilos. Now you can say whatever that is in pounds. 30 kilos. I tell you, not even your unmentionables fit after gaining 30 kilos. And I know it wasn't what I was eating, for sure.
Well, my last infusions was like that.
And Cammy, Hello, hello. Let's just say super chat. Get your jingle jangle around your ankle and let's dance for Kimmy. Thank you, my sweetheart. I so appreciate that.
I had 3 infusions. In 5 weeks, I gained 20 pounds. I just gained 20 pounds. It was like if I went to sleep 20 pounds lighter and I woke up like, boom. And yesterday when I saw the doctor and she said, so how do you think the medicine is working? I said, I gained 20 pounds in 5 weeks. And she said, oh, do you want to get off of it? I said, what is the choice that I have?
Absolutely.
So, you know, because I said, I prefer, and she said, and how you're keeping your hair? I said, no, it's clogging every time I wash this. And then she said, so would you like to get off the medicine? I said, what is the choice? Bald and fat and not in pain, or looking okay, but in a lot of pain? So you had to, sometimes you don't have any choice. I don't think people gain weight because they want to gain weight.
Oh yeah, I don't think anybody wants to gain.
I like nowadays.
Often people with a lot of weight gain, look, I've often watched my 600-pound life, and if you go into their stories, a lot of the time those people have been through trauma. Now, not everybody deals with trauma that way, but they have a lot. Some people do try and eat it away, you know. So, how are you doing, Kimmy? Love saying that jingle jangle around your ankle, because the song sounds like this
Bollywood.
belly dancing. Sounds like belly dancing.
And then in the end, she does. You don't know, but when the screen come up, Ursula is doing the shimmer.
Jingle jangle around your ankle. Oh wow, Kimmy, I've been catching up on your videos too. I've been catching up on a lot because obviously I'm subscribed to a lot of people, so I just go down the list and wherever there's a little blue dot, I just put it in the playlist and put it in there. Now some of them my eyeballs see and some my eyeballs don't see, but it's support either way. That isn't love. It's abuse of control. I would change front and back door locks on him. Bonnie. Oh, absolutely. I tell you what. Yeah, something there isn't.
They still married. They're married for 30 years, and she's still looking like a model. But the thing is, it works for them.
Exactly.
They are happy. He treats her very nice, except with the food. He does not trust her with food, and she doesn't trust herself with food. So I'm not sure if it was
now, if she doesn't trust herself with food, say the food would be money. That's the same as the husband taking away the credit card and saying, you cannot trust yourself with money. I don't trust you with money. Let's just leave you with X amount of cash and no access to money. If you need something, we'll get it for you, whatever. But, all of the loom hooks I can find.
I think he wants her to be healthy because they do a lot of crazy stuff like rock climbing.
But if they've been together for 30 years and they're happy.
That's what I say. But wasn't that when you first walk in,
it just sounds crazy.
A little bit,
it sounds extreme. But if it's working for them.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry, did you see that thing passing by? What's my cat jumping?
Yes, I saw something wanting to smack you there. Like,
yeah,
what the hell?
Was my Mini Coon. But it's kind of hilarious, them both together, and you walk in and that beautiful, because he built a nice house for her, all full of locks around the kitchen. So all this, she has freedom to even, she's like me. She loves Coke. He buys the Coke that is itsy bitsy, the one that is, you just pay for the can, not really Coke. He leaves one for her. And then she can have another one when she get home. because he said to me, if I leave a package of 2 liters, when I come home, she will drink.
But I can tell you, okay, now, I must say, Jane, my Jessica is like that. And now maybe that has nothing to do with the cancer, but I have gone back many times in my mind until before Jessica had cancer. She was on a lot of soda drinks because she has the same taste buds as her dad, and Jonathan never asked for anything that she asked for, and neither did I. But she used to crave soda drinks. So with Jessica, I have also sort of told her, you know, when you're at home, a whiskey glass, 1 glass of whiskey, tumbler glass, is your limit of Coca-Cola a day. And I can't lock the whatever, but I can tell her that it's so not good for you, the amount, because she used to drink it like water. If you give her a 2 liter a day, she would drink it. So it's not good for her. It's not good for her teeth. It's not good for anything.
The soda drinking and illnesses. There was a research that half of the
China study. Is it the China study?
I do not know what it's called, but half of people that takes a lot of medication, they got a whole bunch of sick people. Doesn't matter what you have. Doesn't matter what treatment you're having. And half like Pepsi, because the medication alters your taste bud and give you that sweet cravingness through the day. And the other like Coke. And some others like other soda. But it was interesting to know that majority of the people that take medication, they went through treatment, have this soda craving, especially Coke and Pepsi. I thought it was so interesting.
I think it's called, it's not the China book, the China study. I think they call it the China study. It is the biggest study into cancer ever. And they say they don't think there will be as big a study again because the circumstances and everything was right. Was it like 28 years or something like that? It was a long study, but I read, my sister-in-law read that book and told me about it, and I read pieces of it. And this Jessica was on a very high protein diet with a lots of soda. So the acid in her body was high, very high. And the professor that was treating her cancer said, his words to me at the time in 2004 was, we don't know what causes cancer, but we know that there are 2 things that happen. And then the third thing would be, a third thing needs to happen. So like a trigger, once the first and the second thing has happened and the third thing happens, then you get cancer. He says, but the third thing, whatever the third trigger is, can take years and you don't have cancer, but you've got the 2 things going on in your body already. So there's a lot of study done. Anyway, we must get out of here. Thank you, Faith. Also, here is the tutorial to the Just Feel Festive shawl. I actually bought the pattern, but yay, the tutorial is good. That's Crochet Corner. We're going over there for a square raid. And if you don't want to go over there, I would appreciate if you just give a thumbie and just say, hello. Oh, Sham Cami, were you trying to tell me you're going to go? Thank you so much for joining me on panel. I'm back, says Becky. I hate having to leave when on somebody's live, but when your grand comes over, you stop what you're doing. Absolutely, my sweetheart. There you go. She shared herself out. So, and this chat will, when it stops, it will take you automatically to Crochet. And let's give her an opportunity to inspire us with all her patterns. So we're going to play out with the... Now, see, I always want to make this mistake. Let's play out with, shout out to the Square Squad. And then if you want to, go on over to Crochet. I would really appreciate it if you do. Go on over then, wherever you want to go. I'm going to have Crochet on here while I quickly take a bath and come back. It's less than 10 minutes. I've got a good record of that. And I must find my hook. So, okay, there we go. So, wave your waves, Jane. Wave your waves. Thank you for everyone joining us. Mwah. Thank you so much.